competition, and family fun. Buy 2 races, get 1 free every Tuesday. Cruise over to K1 Speed Jacksonville today, your top destination for indoor racing.
The station that covers the Jaguars day in and day out. WJXL AM and FM, Jacksonville Beach. This is 1010XL, home of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Jacksonville Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Westside, your locally owned commercial truck headquarters and proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Hey, it's Rick Ballou. We got a fresh shipment of hard-to-find ProMaster vans, perfect for Section 179. My buddy Tommy and his team are committed to the community and make the process simple. Upfits, delivery, everything handled right. If you need ProMaster vans or commercial trucks for your fleet, you need Jacksonville Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Westside.
Be the first to discover the best new home community in beautiful Green Cove Springs. Highland Trail, where the rhythm of life slows down. Enjoy green spaces, luxury pools, pickleball courts, winding trails, and more at livehighlandtrail.com. Choose from 3 premium builders, just starting in the 300s.
Oh, at Highland Trail.
Some plumbing companies say they're local, right up until you realize their headquarters are in New York City. At Holland Sons Plumbing, we're actually from here. Born, raised, and fixing leaks right here in Jacksonville. Holland Sons Plumbing. Local. Family. Real.
Game days aren't the only win happening in the 904. Best of Fold City named 904 Gutters with a Z the #1 seamless gutter company in Duval. Like the team's O-line protects their QB. Call the winning team at 904 Gutters with a Z to protect your home from the rain.
This is the home of the Florida Gators. Get your Gators hoops on 1010XL. Brought to you by the personal injury attorneys of Farah and Farah, Randy Marion Cadillac of Jacksonville, and Renewal by Anderson Custom Windows and Doors.
San Jose Collision in Mandarin is proud to be an I-CAR Gold Class collision repair facility. That means they meet the industry's highest training standards. Experience the difference at San Jose Collision in Mandarin.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Coogan Nation. Time to rise and shine and start your day with Duval Sports Media Big Steppers. Dan Hicken.
You know it!
Jeff Prosser.
It's a big deal.
Gosh, it sure is a big deal.
And E to the T.
E.T. is in the booth.
Rise and shine. Google, it's go time on a Wednesday morning. It's a hump day, stump day, moving, shaking, and big stepping our way over the hump. Get you pointed towards championship weekend in the National Football League. We are your preeminent sports talk station here in the Jacksonville FLA market, so certainly championship weekend talk will appear as we weave our way through our content. We're content heavy today. Good morning, E.T. You look like a walking billboard for the players this morning. You got the player's cap on. You got some sort of jacket. I asked you point blank, you think you're better than me? After a pause, he said, yeah, I think I do.
I throw this jacket on. I feel like I'm better than everybody.
Huh? Yeah. It's like one of those old, how do you describe those? What is that style of jacket?
A Letterman or a varsity jacket?
Yeah, kind of a varsity jacket from back in the day. Is there any particular reason we're playered up today?
You know where I'm going today?
No.
Down to Orlando.
Yes, yeah. I did know that. I did.
Headed to the PGA show.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, people tell me. Stu said it's like Disney World down there.
Yeah, I told you that too.
Yeah.
I guess I would remember for sure if I had been. I don't think I've been. I've contemplated going a few times. I've gotten some of the goodies from those that have.
Yeah.
You're going to make a good little stash because you got everyone there that's promoting their products. So they got a lot of samples and the latest and greatest in golf. And yeah, just wade into those golf waters, my friend, from a social media standpoint, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm a dibble and dabble down there.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you better come back with a nice good feature for the morning program tomorrow.
You know it.
We're looking forward to that. So we get you up and rolling here. We got to get Smart John, about an hour and a half out. So we'll test our knowledge of all things trivial, see how smart we are. Smart Alex on a Wednesday morning. I think we have the Murphy Power Hour. Here we are, gang. 6:05 on a Wednesday. We'll all discover together. But I think we have Murph in today, and it's a good day to have him. The Hall of Fame vote came in yesterday from Major League Baseball, and it's not just the two guys who are joining in. Shout out Andrew Jones and the Atlanta Braves. Got kind of a Braves Mets little duality to last night's Hall of Fame announcement. More on that as we go through. But Andrew Jones into the Hall, so is Carlos Beltran. But it's not just those two, but it's guys gaining votes. And just, I said this yesterday, man. I with all due respect, I'm ready for the Hall of Fame voters to wither away. I'm not wishing anything on anyone. I don't mean that. So when I say die off, I mean like a heat wave dying off. I don't mean literally. But I need some fresher perspectives here on what in the world we're doing, what qualifies as Hall of Fame, and some all-time standards of baseball. Suddenly we're going to forget because the game has changed and there's more platoon this and pitchers don't go as long that. Well, I would suggest it's because they're not as good as their predecessors. There are still players in baseball that play all the daggum time. I would suggest 15 years from now, when we look back on their career, we recognize that. But anywho, that's for further conversation a little bit later this morning. Gator Hoops continue the drumbeat and the beat down of the rest of the SEC. They pulled away from LSU, led by more than 20 in the second half. Man, Ruben Chinyalu's rebounding proficiency in particular is amazing. He got a little foul trouble last night. He barely played over 20 minutes, and he still grabbed 20 boards. I think what's maybe most surprising about Chinyalu is his increased scoring this year. Like, he's always been a glass eater. Man, his average on the boards is now 11.2. But his scoring has been a surprise. He's the third leading scorer on the team, 12 points a game now after another near 20-point effort last night. So he's averaging a double-double, 12 points, 11.2 rebounds. Chinyalu, Condon, and Halk, the front court, are combining for 43 points. Continue to work their way through a poor shooting backcourt outside of Urban and Klavjar last night. His typical pitiful performance beyond the arc from both Boogie Flan and Xavier Lee, who came back to earth a little bit yesterday. But nonetheless, those three and the kind of emergence of Isaiah Brown of late make you feel like the backcourt's in a little better hands. And meanwhile, it's just, like I said, another thumpingly easy victory for Florida, who now improved to 14-5. They're alone in first in the SEC, and they've got a date with Auburn coming up this Saturday. So 4 o'clock tip this weekend to try and keep the win streak going. I think the home win streak is up to 16, 18 games. They have not lost at home this year, so it's getting to the point, as good as they're playing and as rich as that home court advantage has become. It's almost to the point, if you see a home game on the schedule, you almost just pencil in a dub. So we'll see. They definitely got staggered a little bit by the best in the business in college basketball early in the year. 3 really, really good teams gave them 3 of their 5 losses. They had an uncustomary stumble against TCU, a game they blew a lead late, and then they lost their opener in the SEC at Missouri by a bucket, but they have certainly responded. That's 5 straight now in the league, and a home game against Auburn coming up this Saturday. So more Gator Hoops talk. Oh, by the way, I would be remiss. We won't keep it Gator exclusive. But 2 teams who have gotten off to kind of opposite starts hooked up last night in the ACC. And Miami's been one of the pleasant surprises. Lost in the league for the first time over the weekend at Clemson. But they were still 15-3 and 4-1 in the ACC. Hosting FSU. Now, FSU has been the opposite. 0-5 start in the league, really struggling after starting 8-3 out of the conference. 0-5 in the league inside of it, going into last night, and the Noles going to Miami, and it beat the Canes 65-63. I'm sure Miami fans' pain over a basketball loss doesn't even register right now. Too soon. So the coaching landscape continues to, crystallize in the National Football League. Among those that have gone official, and he met the media yesterday, John Harbaugh with the Giants. And I was listening to one of his interviews, and he said something that is so true, and it should be a reminder here as we still, to a degree, bask in the success of 2025 and the turnaround the Jaguars enjoyed. But of all the things that he said about leaving Baltimore and taking over in New York, everything in between, this stood out to me because he was asked, look, the Giants were 3-14 2 years ago. They're 4-13 this year. How can you have confidence in getting this thing turned around? And it had nothing to do with the DNA of New York or their previous championships or the big market or anything else. It was this sentence that caught my ear. And boy, do we know this. He goes, well, I'll tell you why. The margins are so thin in the NFL. You lose sight of that when you're winning the one-score games instead of losing them. Now, it should be recent enough in our memory to fully understand and embrace that notion. The Jags had, 10 one-score losses in 2024, I think it was? So they went 4-13 with 10 of those 13 coming in one-score losses. It was noted by the Jaguars in the hierarchy turnover last offseason. Words like raising the floor were thrown around so that you never have a year where you're losing double-digit one-score games. You ought to have enough in place in your structure that you don't just, fall fate to blind bad luck. Don't lose every coin flip. But those margins being so thin, look, Bears last year were what, 5-12? Patriots were 4-13. The Jags were 4-13. Jags, as good as the other two, went out in round one of the playoffs, but the Bears played last weekend. The Patriots still alive. This goes from double-digit losses to double-digit wins like that. Now, the other side of the margins are so thin, you better not get comfortable until you're fully established with a coach-quarterback combo. And even then, see John Harbaugh, see Sean McDermott. Ultimately, people will lose patience. But if you got that coach-quarterback combo in place for the foreseeable future, your margins start to widen out. Right? They start to widen out. Your margins of one-score games now, and the Jags did this to a degree this year. I don't know what their record was in one-score games. I could go back and look. I do know this. They beat the pants off of about 5 or 6 teams, and I'll take that every time. There's a margin widening. I don't have 10 games that are one-score games that I'm going to have to decide. I'm beating you by double digits most weeks. But the other side of those margins, again, thicken them up with the coach-quarterback combo, but it can go awfully quick back the other way. We've seen that here in the last 8 seasons. The highs of the 2017 season, advancing all the way to the AFC Championship game, and, 2 years later, winning one game. 3 years later, we went like back-to-back number 1 picks. You know why? Simple as this, no disrespect to either. I'll give you why. Marone/Bortles. Not sustainable. Not widening that margin enough. So I think it's a Jaguars team that's going to be very proactive this offseason. They do not seem like the personality to sit back and see what happens and falls to them. Sometimes that aggression you can second guess. Other times it will pay off. And, the jury, the book is, there's one that you would be very slow to second guess right now. That was Jacoby Myers, his impact on this team. And now with the full offseason and in the heart of the offensive game plan, what benefits he may reap. You certainly have no second givings about that trade. On the other side, you may wonder an alternate reality where they didn't trade for Travis Hunter, where they kept that pick, where they fortified there, where they had more picks to now fill in the blanks. Of course, you get the benefit of hindsight of seeing the Jaguars succeed and not needing Travis Hunter to be a savior. So an intriguing offseason, and just a reminder from John Harbaugh yesterday, who went from a cushy penthouse of constant playoff appearances in Baltimore with an MVP quarterback to a Giants team that's had 8 double-digit loss seasons in the last 10 years, including, 13 and 14 losses the last couple of years. But John Harbaugh says those margins are so thin. He said the Giants lost a bunch of one-score games last year that they could have, should have won. And so that's where we sit. All right, some Jaguars getting some notice after the 2025 season. That and more when we return. We are up and rolling. It's a Hump Day Stump Day. Always have fun with Get Smart, John. And the whole idea of Hump Day is to get you over it, huh? We'll have 60% in the rearview mirror by the time we're done today at 10. 6 o'clockers, we might have a few more hours to put in, but we'll get there together. 641-1010, that's the text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures. Or you can reach out and touch us the old-fashioned way, either via email at thedrill@1010xl.com. Or the phone lines here are 641-1010. Back with more next.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Now, another classic moment in Jags history.
Can the Jaguars survive? Garrard's going to run for the first down and a lot more.
1010XL.
Welcome to Key Buick GMC, proudly family-owned and operated since 1943. Come see why they're North Florida's new and pre-owned truck center, conveniently located on Southside and JTB, just minutes from the St. John's Town Center. At Key Buick GMC, every new vehicle comes with our lifetime powertrain warranty. Key Buick GMC, we are professional grade. Online at keybuickgmc.com. Lifetime powertrain warranty covers engine, transmission, drivetrain only. Exclusions apply. See dealer for details.
Here's hoping for a Raise the Roof football season. And here's knowing Next Gen Roofing is up for any job. Game day or storm season, you need a team you can trust. And you know what? You don't need a glitzy roofing company. No shortcuts, no gimmicks, no nonsense. Solid roofs at competitive prices and a commitment to the First Coast community. Right now, save up to $300 on your next roof replacement. When you need a roof, you need Next Gen Roofing. Team with you, it's a win every time.
From the tee to the green and everywhere in between. Join Dan, Jeff, and PGA pros for Brunch with the Tour. Teed up by Clearwater Irrigation, Tuesday morning at 8:30 on Jacksonville's Golf Station. 1010XL.
Are you looking for a place to outfit your truck or van? It's Catlin Truck Accessories. For 105 years and 4 generations, Catlin is the name you can count on. This is Keith Catlin, and we know trucks and vans too, from Lear toppers, ladder racks, van shelving, strobe lighting, roll and lock bed covers, and everything in between. If you want quality products and great customer service, there's only one name. It's Catlin.
Who can you count on? Count on Catlin.
For 105 years, you can count on Catlin.
Checkmate.
I'm Brendan Cecilia, founder of Checkmate Coatings.
And I'm Chester, the adorable chess man on the trucks.
There are 2 things you should ask yourself about your garage floor. How clean is it now, and how clean would you like it to be? A typical bare concrete floor doesn't just collect dirt, it makes dirt.
It is literally made of dirt.
As much as you sweep and mop, the dust and grit just never ends.
And drips from your car seep into the pores, staining the concrete forever.
A Checkmate multi-layer floor resists drips and stains. It comes in your choice of dozens of colors and sweeps up sparkling clean in just seconds.
No need to wear shoes in the garage and track dirt back in the house.
Gorgeous?
Check. Durable?
Check. Tidy enough to walk on wearing clean white socks? Checkmate.
Transforming your floors, making them great. Checkmate.
Visit checkmatecoatings.com. That's checkmatecoatings.com.
The doctors at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists have resolved my hip and foot issues, and I'm back to training for the 2028 Olympics in LA. This is Garrett Scantley, and I highly recommend Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
This is David Garrard. Following my knee surgeries and recovery, I'm continuing to feel great and would recommend Southeast Orthopedic to anyone who's experiencing orthopedic pain.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Hey, Hicken here. Leave all the 2025 dirt and celebrate the new year with our friends from Zero Res. Carpets, tile, hardwood, LVP, area rugs, upholstery. Basically every surface in your home can be Zero Resified. Time to call the cleaner pros at Zero Res. And don't forget about your air ducts. Zero Res has a 4.9 rating on Google with more than 8,000 reviews. Bring in the new year with 20% off carpet and upholstery cleaning. Plus take $100 off your air duct cleaning when you mention 1010XL. 287-5727, or book online at ZeroResJacksonville.com.
Do you want to grow your career with a company that's committed to growing with you? Florida Home AC has aggressive plans to double their workforce, and they're looking for determined, resourceful people with initiative. Just log on to FloridaHomeAC.com/careers to find out more.
Former Russian political prisoner and Pulitzer Prize-winning journalist Vladimir Kara-Murza takes the stage at the Center for Performing Arts. Hear his powerful story of courage, imprisonment, and freedom, February 3rd. Get your tickets now at thefloridaforum.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
All right. We are sports drumbeat every morning right here. Welcome to the drill. 1010XL 92.5 FM. They got lawsuits flying in college football like they are footballs on a fall afternoon. Not just football, basketball. NCAA is such a mess right now. And good for Duke saying, no, not so fast, Mensa. No, you signed a 2-year deal. You're staying here. We're going to fight in court. Now, apparently, according to the Mensa side, this is important because by all accounts, that's who Miami has targeted, and that's where he would land. And Mensa was like a terrific player last year. I mean, Duke won the ACC. They're not doing that without him. I know he wasn't the All-American or Heisman finalist, but he was, may have been, was he second team All-ACC maybe at quarterback? And you know, again, won the ACC championship game. But nonetheless, you know, he signed a 2-year deal when he left Duke, Tulane to go to Duke. Had a terrific year. Everything's fine. He's doubled down the very last day. The portal says, nope, I'm leaving. And Duke said, not so fast, my friend. Here's a lawsuit. Now, the thought is there's a buyout in that contract. And so, yes, you have a contract. You have to honor it. Well, part of honoring it means if you put a buy-in in there that he can reach, then we'll see. But schools we saw at Washington and Damon Williams last week pushed back, and he said, okay, never mind, I'll stay. You know, you've got this Dylan Raiola now. He's in a pickle. I mean, he's bounced around different places, committed to Georgia, went to Nebraska, transferred to Oregon. Now Oregon's, quarterback returns. So it's a hellscape until it's time to put the check in on Tuesday. I mean, these kids are getting paid now. I mean, the quarterback market they're talking about now, $6, $7, $8 million for a quarterback for a year. No wonder you petition for more eligibility. Why go to the NFL and make a fraction of that unless you're a first-round pick? So the unringing of the bell process is going to be fun to watch, man. A lot of people get in their feelings, financial and otherwise, because this is unsustainable, man. It just is. Whoever pays all this money at one point is going to be like, yeah, no. Get good. Maybe I'll pay again. So, but I did notice that, from the Miami perspective, they really want that Darian Mensah, and it looked like that's where he wanted to go, and Duke is at least saying, nah, we're going to sue you first. Sue you first and see you later. I noticed Mike McDaniel pulled out of the process in Cleveland. It's been my experience through the years that head coaches, especially who have been head coaches before, they don't pull out of any process unless they know they ain't getting the job. And Mike McDaniel, who went from supposedly candidates for the Ravens and the Raiders and the Browns, I noticed yesterday slinked off to be an offensive coordinator for Jim Harbaugh on the Chargers. But why it registers from this Cleveland standpoint is that Jaguars offensive coordinator Grant Udinski is one of the finalists there. He's getting a second interview with McDaniel no longer in the mix. That's one less person vying for the role. As far as we know, 3 in-person interviews. Jim Schwartz, their current defensive coordinator, Todd Monken, who has been an offensive coordinator around the league most recently with the Ravens, and Udinski, who I promise you nails the interview process. I promise you. It's just the speak down there, the language they speak in that organization, that young, brat pack that of success that mostly is matriculated through the Rams system. They're iRobots down there. Just 1 year with the Jaguars as a non-play caller and offensive coordinator. Certainly plays into the success of an offense that, let's remember, scored 33 a game in that 8-game win streak, set the franchise record for scoring in a season. And I believe we pointed out they would have done it in a 16-game schedule. I think we said that before the finale. I believe Dan mentioned that one morning. Look, Liam Cohen is aware, right? He talked about it in his press conference last week of not just Grant Udisky, but Anthony Campanile and their value for teams that would be interviewing them. So we'll see, but the herd thins a little bit if you're trying to get that Browns job, and Udinski, who just turned 30 years old, man. And when I say just, I mean yesterday. Meanwhile, the Jaguars head into the offseason. We've told you we think they're going to be proactive, they're going to be aggressive. That seems to be their intangible in the ecosystem. General Manager James Gladstone in the season-ending sit-down was asked, okay, Mr. Intangible, what's the goal for this offseason?
Yeah, I think so. And, at the end of the day, we're still in preliminary discussions around what our approach, our process, our decisions could look like heading into the real parts of this offseason. We'll take the time, and Liam, Tony, myself, being able to break away, just three of us, will invest energy with our coaching staff, our support staff, our scouting staff, mid to late February, and really have a firm grip on that. But at this point, we're all sort of bringing those thoughts to the surface and then beginning to map that out in a more strategic and formalized manner.
All right. As for a rookie class that time will tell its impact, again, I'll remind you, Parker Washington this year was his, third year? Right now is emerging in. It takes some seasoning. And, man, people can second guess or wonder. I see the Travis Hunter trade last year as being more valuable now than it was when we made it. Because as it turns out, that draft pick we have to give up doesn't show up until the 20s somewhere. And now have already established a winning culture, a winning season, a division title. You just get to add him to the mix next year. So I'm still super optimistic about the trade. And I feel like I'm falling into the minority there. That's okay. That's okay. I think when Travis Hunter's first contract comes in, if he doesn't get injured again here, ET, let me give you, and this is kind of the same prediction I gave about Trevor when fans were jumping off the boat left and right. Here's my prediction. All I'm going to say. No answers come in a week or even a season. My prediction is, I said about Trevor then, I'll say it about Travis Hunter now. When his contract's up, you're going to want him to re-sign him.
Yeah.
I'll just stand by that. That's what when the bullets and arrows kept coming, about Trevor and the concern about him moving forward, ultimately that's my, I'm not going to argue the here and now. And I'm not going to say that just to get out of the conversation because I don't believe it. I say those things because I believe them. I believed when I told Trevor Warriors that in 4 years you're going to want him to re-sign him. That's my prediction. I say the same thing about Travis Hunter. And who knows the kind of impact that this elite athlete could have on this football team moving forward. So
can't wait.
Yeah, it's awesome. But while we've bemoaned a little bit the lack of immediacy from this year's rookie class, right? Now the top 2 picks due to injury. And by the way, what we saw out of Travis Hunter in the beginning of the year was good. It wasn't like he came out and struggled or we talked. They seemed to be figuring out how to play him. But when he went into the game, he was good. His impact was positive. We lost the second rounder. Ransall.
Ransall, yeah.
Lost him. I mean, so that leaves you with a rookie class. Well, there's your first and second round picks. And by the way, you traded up to get that first, so your overall draft is thinned out a little bit. And so of the 9 picks last year, there were many rookies that suited up for all 17 games. Now, Tootin would have had he not gotten injured. But those 3 were LaQuint Allen, Rayon Lane, who I felt like he carved a little role. Listen, part of 6-round drafts, they're not to bring you an all-pro safety. They're to bring you an elite special teams player.
Correct.
That's part of building a great team.
And special teams, yep.
And so I thought if that is the role you had in mind when you drafted Rayon Lane, he's way ahead of schedule, is he not?
Ahead of schedule.
It feels like it. And then there's old Jonah Monheim. You know, I'm assuming he must have been on the field for special teams if he appeared in all 17 games, but he was pressed into action at some important times this year, right? Wasn't this the first time he had to go in? Maybe at Tennessee? Now he had to go in. He had some games down the stretch, and then they went into all-out shuffle mode on the offensive line. Wyatt Milam played a little bit down the stretch, but Monheim played enough that he's been included on the Pro Football Writers Association all-rookie team.
You go, boy.
Yeah, he made the cut at center. Now, look, I'm assuming the competition among rookie centers wasn't real heavy this year, right? Probably not a lot that fit the bill, but on a good team when pressed into action, he more than held his own. He's also recently been named to the ESPN All-Pro Rookie team. So, Monheim, you could argue by default. But look, to go in the 7th round, Pro Football Focus, a grade of almost 60, which is pretty good for a 7th round rookie. And now this gives you some financial flexibility moving forward. It's not now, but at the end of next season, maybe you're ready to transition out of a higher priced offensive lineman, Robert Hainsey at center, for Monheim, if he's ready and can be, and then maybe you settle on your guy for 5 years, right? We'll see, though. We'll see. You could argue they needed more from the rookie class last year, but I think the argument falls flat. You went 13-4 and won the division. And the rookies that were healthy and you had to turn to, for the most part, did their part. So, and by the way, still much to come from especially those two guys that we didn't see enough of, including the second rounder, Ransaw, in an important position, safety. You know, what we think and see in the immediacy and the aftermath of the season and the disappointing postseason loss, we see the immediacy. They got a vision down there that has to extend beyond that, right? Guys that they plucked and picked. There's probably some dude sitting on the practice squad all year long they got plans for. I promise you there is, in fact. All right. I'm going to come back with just a little bit of baseball talk. We got a football fix, bottom of the hour. Our top, you know what I mean, before the 6 o'clock hour comes to a close. And I want to save a little space for there between coaching moves and otherwise. But when we come back on the other side, look, the Gators were really good last night. They've been really good. They continue to surge in the net rankings to the point that I got this on the text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures. ET. I say this, I'm going to ask all management to turn off their radios. Okay? I'm alerting 1010XL management, who's gotten up bright and early to monitor the thrill and exciting ride that we offer every morning. I'm asking you just to turn off the speaker for just a half a second.
They know that 6 a.m. can get crazy.
Yeah, here's the, because, on the face of it, it's not a bad suggestion from the text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures. What's our chances of seeing a swamp sessions right after the game for basketball like y'all did for football? Or would that be too much? Ooh, that last sentence is really ringing. Or would that be too much? In seriousness, we've kind of mentioned it in passing, wondering if there would be a market for such. I suppose if there were, that would be more of a March Madness decision. But who knows? If you guys wanted that instant reaction, if there is a thick enough interest, football's easy, man. And Billy Slowpoke down there threw us a big slab of raw meat every week to rip into. Yeah. Whole country's watching those with any kind of Gator affiliation. So we shall see. Back, though, on the other side, if we had a crybaby of the morning, buddy, I got the winner, and he ain't getting up. He can carry over in the power rankings for a while. What I heard from a college basketball coach last night that I didn't need. That and more next.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Wherever you go, we go.
Those are the rules. I didn't make them up.
Download the 1010XL and XL 92.5 FM apps for free on Apple and Android devices to listen anywhere in the world.
It may be the key to the whole plan. Get it? Got it. Good.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios. Polished by Harbor Dental Care, the locally owned smile restoration experts.
Frank Frangie here for Coil Fencing. Since 1927, Jacksonville has trusted Coil Fencing to protect what matters. And I trust them too. From tough chain link to your commercial project to sleek aluminum fencing your HOA will love, Coil does it all. Did you know that Coil can also install, service, and maintain those automatic gates that help protect your neighborhood or business? To schedule a complimentary consultation, visit CoilJacks.com. That's COYLE Jacks.com. Coil Fencing, A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
Frank Frangie here. If you're expecting a tax return this year, here's a smart way to use it. Invest in new tires from Big Chief Tire. It's one of the best things you can do for your car and your safety. I've been going to Big Chief for years because they do it right every time. Put that refund to good use and hit the road with confidence. Visit WeKeepJacksRollin.com or call 904-932-0950 today. And let Big Chief take care of you. That's Big Chief Tire.
Discover the fun and freedom of boating. It's time for the Jacksonville Boat Show, January 23rd, 24th, and 25th at the Prime Osborne Convention Center. Don't miss killer deals on boats and accessories, plus fishing seminars, kids events, and more. The Jacksonville Boat Show, presented by ViStar Credit Union. Tickets at BoatJacks.com. That's BoatJacks.com.
A new year is the perfect time to finally get organized. Hey, this is Lauren Brooks, and I love our closets from Closets by Design. They create custom storage systems designed around how you actually live. From closets and garages to home offices, entertainment centers, laundry rooms, and more. Beautiful, functional storage for any space, lifestyle, and budget. Start the new year strong with 40% off plus an extra 15% off, free installation, and 18-month special financing. Schedule your free in-home consultation. Call 904-878-9393 or visit closetsbydesign.com.
Bueller. Stay cooler with Bueller.
Hey, pal. Is that a turtleneck? Can't you feel it, Jason? There's a chill in the air. A definite nip. I mean, it is January. In Jacksonville, Jason. I didn't come here for cold. Well, I wouldn't call this. Cold weather gives me the sniffles. Sniffles turns to pneumonia. Suddenly, I'm in a hospital bed with a tube down my throat because Florida didn't get the memo about ignoring winter. So, switch over to heat. What if my system can't remember how to heat? Dude, put on these sunglasses. Whoa. Bueller Air and Plumbing can make sure your system is ready to switch from cooling to heat. We'll clean your heating coil to get rid of that burning dust smell and make sure you have the coolant pressure to keep your heat pump pumping out the heat. Huh, I had no idea these sunglasses worked in the winter.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
Yeah, I don't need the text line flooding with the opinion that we need to start doing swamp sessions. Y'all do me a solid. Just do it silent. Either vote in your head on this one. We'll see where that goes. Swamp sessions for SEC and NCAA tournament, and then this word comes in, definitely. You know what definite means, friend?
You got an artist for this? You know the beat.
Yeah, no, I know that. I feel like it's more of like a one-off kind of band, that it's not one of them, but I could be wrong. I need to hear like the chorus. No, this is one of the more like the and it's not them, but more of like a Duran Duran or a. Have you heard of them?
No.
I'm terrible with music. You know that pop 80s music especially.
Yeah.
I was listening to more rock, I think, when this stuff was being played. How about like Talking Heads? How about yeah, I know that. I would know. I'm going to know the artist when you tell me. Who is it?
Howard Jones?
No, I have no idea. Yeah, there we go. Boom. I got some baseball thoughts here with the Hall of Fame class of 2 yesterday. Also some basketball thoughts. And if we had a Crybaby Award of the morning, it would go to Mac Monin Cronin. We'll do that here in just a second.
Learn something new about the baseball.
What's that?
Is it? I always thought it was Andrew Jones. Andrew Jones?
Andrew's, hell yeah.
Learned that yesterday.
Yeah. Andrew Jones is, I always want to say Aruba. I think Curacao. Either Curacao or Aruba. I think Curacao. Maybe Aruba. Don't hold me to it. I think Curacao if I had to.
One of them ABCs.
Yeah, if I had. Yeah, you're right. Bahamas, Curacao, Aruba. Jamaica. Ooh, I want to take you. I'm going to go with final answer. Gosh, I should know this. This is my team, my guy, my now Hall of Famer, Andrew Jones. I'm going to. Ooh, it's Aruba or Curacao. I'm going to go Curacao.
Yes, sir. I've been there once.
Are Aruba and Curacao close to each other?
Yeah.
They are. Like right next to each other? Pretty close.
Yeah, they're pretty close.
Aruba's down there like almost to Venezuela, is it not? I mean, it's down there like close to South America, I think.
Yeah, what do they call it? An archipelago?
Sure, an archipelago.
Yeah.
There you go. Big one. Getting ready for Get Smart John, I see.
Oh, warming up.
All right, before I circle back, though, to that and Monin Cronin, what a kooky setup is in dynamic now for the Los Angeles Chargers of San Diego. I mean, Jim Harbaugh is already about the kookiest head coach, isn't he? Just a quirky, odd dude.
Yeah, he's quirky.
Just odd. Now you're adding Mike McDaniel to that mix? If there's a guy quirkier or odder than Jim Harbaugh, it's Mike McDaniel, who's been hired as the offensive coordinator, by all accounts, with the Chargers out in L.A. Man, that is one weird meeting room, bro. I'd like to sit in one of the first offensive. I need the Chargers on Hard Knocks, man. I haven't watched Hard Knocks in 10, 15 years. I'll watch it to watch those two goofy dudes impart their message. Now, they're different guys. He's a lot fiery, a lot more testosterone, it feels like, in Jim Harbaugh, right? He's a fiery, but still odd as, an obtuse angle. And McDaniel, it's just an odd combo, odd pairing. We'll see how it works. Look, McDaniel's offense is not terrible. Like, he doesn't seem presidential as a head coach. But, it's his offense there with Justin Herbert and pieces to work. But that seems contrary to what Harbaugh does. But then again, you look at what Devon Achane and how he, progressed under Mike McDaniel in his system. So they'll go to work out there. I thought that was kind of an odd pairing. All right, look, you guys know my love for Dale Murphy. And every time there's a Hall of Fame vote that is announced, I, immediately scream from the mountaintop, that guy's not as good as Dale Murphy. And then you get put in the odd position. And by the way, I've also been more quietly rooting for Andrew Jones, who I knew all along would land there. Because, are you all ready? Because he's better than Dale Murphy. He doesn't mean Murphy should be in any less. He should go in tomorrow. But Andrew Jones should go in. Andrew Jones is, by many accounts, at the premier defensive position in baseball, the best defensive center fielder of all time.
Yeah?
Yeah. Andrew Jones is the best defensive center fielder of all time. If he's not the best, he is in a two-person category, he and Willie Mays, when it comes to playing defense.
Hey.
Widely considered one of the greatest defensive center fielders ever. He ranked number 1 for his position among the top defenders of all time, any position, due to 10 consecutive Gold Gloves and elite defensive metrics. He lapped the field in stats like defensive WAR and runs saved, placed ahead of legends like Willie Mays in many calculations. You got a peak versus longevity issue. But the advanced metrics, love him. He leads all center fielders in defensive WAR all time. Oh, by the way, He also hit 400 homers, had 1,000 RBIs. So he should have been a first ballot Hall of Famer, whatever. It doesn't mean I agree anymore with the Hall of Fame committee and the logic that they show and the decisions they make, but Andruw Jones should go in. Carlos Beltran, also a very good player. He goes in. His stats are higher. Jones played for a long time. Jones was a centerpiece for a year-in, year-out World Series contender. Both players go in. Chase Utley gets way too many votes. There's this rise now that he's headed towards election. You know, King Felix got all of those bonuses. If you don't have to do much in the, you don't have to have great numbers in the regular season, you get to win the Cy, and now that means you don't have to have great career numbers, and you get to go into the Hall. You get to have it both ways. You have a short, bright career, and that makes you a Hall of Famer. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. But anyway, those are your two Hall of Famers yesterday. A Met and a Brave, as it were. And the Murphy Power Hour today. The Mets are active. Like, they slumbered through the beginning of the offseason moves, but they've made a couple in the last week, including going out and get Louis Robert yesterday. I think it's Robert, maybe. I don't know. Louis Robert from the Chicago White Sox. So I'll let them talk amongst themselves when it comes to that. All right, the crybaby of the morning is this dude, Matt Cronin. And he was crybaby in this crap last year and early this year. UCLA and USC elected to join the Big Ten. The Big Ten plays its sports east of the Mississippi River for the most part. Deal with it, you big baby. What a punk. This after UCLA upset number 4 Purdue last night at home. But is Monin Cronin happy with that? Nope. Instead took to the podium to whine like a toddler. Now, the way the schedule shook out this year in the Big Ten, 5 of UCLA's first 7 games were on the road. You know what that means, Monin Cronin? It means 5 of your last 7 will be at home. It's called a schedule. And if you're at Purdue and you're going to Indiana one game and then you're going to Ohio State, you're going to Minnesota, Wisconsin, like where the Big Ten teams are, this is no big deal. So because your conference gets to join, we don't change everything we do for Mac Crybaby Monin Cronin. After winning, he decided to go the classless route. I want to thank the Big Ten for giving us 5 of our first 7 on the road. Bringing Purdue here on Thursday night when we don't get back in LA until Saturday night, and giving us the team pick to win the league on 2 days rest after 5 of our first 7 are on the road. Really, I want to thank the Big Ten for that. Shut up! He later added, I don't think they care about basketball, truly. That's just my opinion. No, they don't care to bow the altar of UCLA basketball, whose throne was taken away in the 60s. So, hey, Monin Cronin, take a job somewhere where you can get on a bus and drive an hour to your games. And don't take the opportunity after pulling a massive, great, happy upset over Purdue to whine about it. Football Fix when we return. You're listening to The Drill.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
This is your VSIN Action Update, brought to you by Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. When you're stuck, call the Duck, proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Heading into championship weekend, the Seattle Seahawks are plus 145 favorites to win the Super Bowl. Rams plus 230, Patriots plus 250. The Denver Broncos lead 11-1. In the AFC Championship game, Patriots laying 5.5 at Denver. In the NFC, Seattle 2.5-point favorites over the Rams. Scotty Scheffler makes his season debut at the American Express at the Pete Dye Stadium course in La Quinta, California this week. He's a plus 290 favorite to win the event. Ben Griffin 20-1, Ludwig Ahlberg 22-1. Florida State with an upset win as a 10.5-point dog at Miami, and the Florida Gators roll to a win over LSU at home. Progressive helping veterans drive their lives forward. More info, keysofprogress.com. With your action update, Mike Sennett, 1010XL.
Make Capital Glass and Shower Doors your premier choice for top-quality glass solutions. With over 40 years of expertise, their team specializes in commercial and residential projects. From elegant shower doors to modern frameless enclosures, they've got you covered. But that's not all. They also offer glass railing systems, glass wine cabinets, and much more. For unmatched quality and service, choose Capital Glass and Shower Doors. Your vision, their expertise. Visit online at capcoglass.com.
At Hollis Pools, building a pool is personal. We sit down with you, listen to your vision, and bring your backyard dreams to life right here in Northeast Florida. Working with us doesn't feel like working with a contractor. It feels like working with family. Every Hollis Pools project supports Project Savior Outdoors, helping bring hope to our veterans. Visit hollispools.com. Hollis Pools, your vision, your pool, your escape. License number CPC 1461233.
Renewal by Andersen is ringing in the new year with a happy renewal year sale. Buy one, get one, 40% off all replacement windows and doors. Plus, enjoy 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 1 year. Renewal by Andersen's Acclaim Impact windows are built for Florida, designed to help you save on energy bills while keeping your home comfortable year-round. Sale ends January 31st. Restrictions apply. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free in-home consultation. License number CGC 1527613. Renewal by Andersen, where comfort meets savings.
Former Jags middle linebacker Tom McManus brings some grit to the ladies of helmets and heels.
You do it as tough as it is possible to do.
Tommy, Lauren, and Taylor.
Backed by Green Law Group. Afternoons 2 to 4 on 1010XL.
Ghost. Skeletor World Tour 2026. Ghost. Theatrical. Arena Rock. January 22nd, Five-Star Veterans Memorial Arena. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Ghost. Don't miss Ghost.
Low mortgage rates are back. Listen, Loan Pronto's fixed rate mortgages with APRs as low as 4.89%. That's right, lowest in years. Smart homeowners are taking advantage of this while they can. If you got stuck in a 6% loan, you can lower your payment big time. You keep your primary mortgage intact. Get cash out, equity with Loan Pronto's Rapid Equity Loan. One homeowner just got $250,000 out of their home. They paid off all their credit cards, some car loans, cut their monthly expense by $2,000. Call now and see what options work best for you, but don't miss the big rate drop of 2026. Ask about new home loans, VA loans, full cash-out refis, or their famous Rapid Equity Loan. You can close in less than 2 weeks. You may be able to skip your next 2 house payments altogether. Call 904-999-1508 or visit loanpronto.com for your free instant home appraisal. No hard credit pull. Call 904-999-1508. That's loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 16681, APR for well-qualified buyers.
All right, folks, our private equity fund just bought another one in Jacksonville.
Love it. Let's make sure the website says locally trusted.
Should we change the number to a Florida area code?
Nah, just pretend we're local.
Meanwhile, Holland Sons Plumbing didn't need a rebrand to stay local. We're family-owned, veteran-operated, and proud to call Jacksonville home. So if you want a plumber who actually lives in your neighborhood, not in a boardroom, call Holland Sons Plumbing. Holland Sons Plumbing. Locally owned, nationally unbothered.
Has someone you care about been arrested or had their driver's license taken away? I'm Susan Cohen, and I work with David Robbins at the law firm of Epstein & Robbins. We are experienced fighters for those charged with DUI, domestic violence, and all criminal offenses. In your battle with the justice system, there's only one thing you need to know. Dial David 24/7 at Epstein & Robbins, 354-5645. 354-5645.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
All right, the Awesome Timing Award goes to the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp and Walk-Off Charities, who our own Frank Frangie is involved in. But they had scheduled a inaugural hot stove banquet. That's coming up on February 6th. It's at 6:30 in that nice right field pavilion area out there, right? So it was always going to be a cool night. But you know who one of the two guests of attendance is? Who was always scheduled and who will be here on February 6th. Tickets, $150 per person, $1,000 for a table of 8. You can also get VIP tickets, which will include a pre-dinner meet and greet with Hall of Famer Andrew Jones.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So the awesome,
timing is crazy.
Yeah, the Awesome Timing Award will include, again, that's February 6th, and so you can look for your tickets there. If you want to go take part in that. All right, let's offer up a football fix here, get on schedule. It's brought to you by All-State agent Mandy Bowers in Mandarin and the home course, the Jointon Creek Golf Club. I told you Mike McDaniel, former Dolphins head coach, has landed with the Chargers, and Jim Harbaugh's offensive coordinator. That seems like a quirky, odd dynamic, man. Listen to those two talk. Whew. John Harbaugh was introduced as the Giants head coach yesterday. He said something really resonated with me. He was asked, why the Giants? They've won 3 and 4 games the last 2 years. They got 8 double-digit loss seasons in the last 10. And he pointed something out, and we sure know it. We just experienced the margins are so thin in the NFL. These coaches who take over teams that are 4 and 13, if they take over one of the teams that were at least in games, right? Jags 10 one-score losses last year. Giants, as pointed out by Harbaugh, had a bunch of one-score losses themselves, and so that's why you don't let a 4 and 13 record detract you from your optimism of taking over. Saw Baker Mayfield took a swipe at his former coach Kevin Stefanski. Man, these guys are getting their feelings, don't they? They're carrying that around for 4 years. I guess apparently when Mayfield was shipped off by the Cleveland Browns, a decision I'm sure was made by the front office. Apparently he didn't get and he should, don't get me wrong. Man, that was 3 or 4 years later, and Baker Mayfield has emerged into a Pro Bowler, but he was actually more, I think, ticked off at a guy named D. Orlando Ledbetter. He's Atlanta Journal-Constitution, but Ledbetter had tweeted, Kevin Stefanski had a dumpster fire at quarterback in Cleveland. Baker Mayfield and Deshaun Watson failed, which started a chain reaction to 11 other starters. Quarterback Shedeur Sanders closed out last season with 7 starts. So Baker Mayfield took note. Failed is quite the reach, pal. Still waiting on a text call from him after I got shipped off like a piece of garbage. Can't wait to see it twice a year, Coach. South got spicy these last couple of days. You got that one. You got the Robert Saleh and Liam Cohen, if anything lingers from that. Well, good news for Jordan Addison. He can dodge this criminal charge at least. A trespassing charge had been leveled against Addison here in Florida a couple weeks ago, but now he won't have to deal, perhaps, with the NFL's punishments. Packers kicked the tires on Trayvon Diggs. They signed him at the end of the year, and he'll whimper away with a 2-game legacy there. He was released yesterday. That's Football Fix. You're welcome. Hick and Arrival and more come your way next on Hump Day Stump Day. That means Get Smart John and all your Wednesday favorites. Still ahead, you are listening to The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
I'm Jeff Lageman, right here on the flagship station of the Jaguars.
That's a heck of a catch.
1010XL and 92.5 FM.
Happy New Year from Awaken 180 Weight Loss. It is 2026. Is this what you've been waiting for? Is the time now for you to drop the weight with Awaken 180 Weight Loss? Look, the time was right for me. I had to do something. I remember looking at myself in the mirror, just couldn't believe it, man. I was going down a bad path. Found out about the great folks of Awaken 180 Weight Loss, started talking with a coach, and instantly I knew that is exactly what I needed. Awaken 180 changed my life. I lost over 100 pounds. Guys, take it from somebody that lost triple digits on this program. It worked for me. It will work for you. No shots, no pills. You do it the natural way with the terrific coaching of Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Call 844-346-1800 or go to Awaken180weightloss.com and do what I did with Awaken 180 Weight Loss.
Frank Frangie here. This month marks a big milestone for Nimnicht Buick GMC. 85 years of serving Jacksonville. Since 1941, Nimnicht's been more than a dealership. It's been part of the community. 4 generations of families, thousands of vehicles sold, and a reputation built on doing things the right way. When you hear nobody but Nimnicht, that's 85 years of trust behind it. If you bought a car from Nimnicht, serviced one, or participated in one of our causes, you're part of the legacy. Stop by and see the folks at Nimnicht today, because this milestone belongs to Jacksonville too. GMC, we are professional grade.
Go where the air is fresh and nature is your landscape.
Amazing, isn't it?
We go to the great outdoors with Jeff Lageman, Captain Kevin Favor, and Captain Kirk Waltz on the Nimnicht Outdoors Show every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 on 1010XL.
Go see for Hard Rock Bet, where there's always something happening and so many ways to bet it. Who's going to score a touchdown? First and second half lines and totals. Where's the best play on an underdog? Follow the money on the Hard Rock Bet app. Great pro picks, and now we're down to Championship Saturday before the playoffs in college. Don't miss out. Download the Hard Rock Bet app. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
The flagship station of the Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
If you're thinking about getting a new roof sometime this year, Endless Summer Roofing can help. I'm Claudia, owner of Endless Summer Roofing. Stronger materials, expert installation, real peace of mind. A new roof isn't just an upgrade. It's the primary source of protection for your family home. Visit EndlessSummerRoofing.com for a free inspection today, and I'll make sure you're ready for tomorrow. Endless Summer Roofing. Protecting your home from Florida's endless summers.
Hey folks, Mike Dempsey here for Dandy Foods, a Jacksonville family business for nearly 70 years. Heck, I've been talking about them for over a decade. The Thompson family secret, Dandy's never frozen, always fresh baked bread with quality meats and cheeses, no dry crumbly subs here, only soft and tasty deliciousness. When I see that logo with the little dude with the cane on the label, it tells me I'm getting a trusted brand, a quality sandwich. So do what I do and stop in at a Daly's and make yours a Dandy today.
Give a unique gift this Valentine's Day to that special person in your life with a custom-made candle or body care product from Wick, a candle bar. Locations in San Marco and Jacks Beach.
I'm Chris Campione. Veterans have given so much in the service of our country, but when it comes to legal challenges, you shouldn't have to fight alone. At Campione Law, we're here to help veterans like you get the support and compensation you deserve. Whether it's a workplace injury, a personal injury claim, or navigating a veteran's disability claim, we'll stand by your side every step of the way. Your service to our country matters. Let us serve you with the dedication and respect you deserve. Call Campione Law for a free consultation today. Campione Law, fighting for veterans, fighting for justice. Visit CampioneLaw.com.
Campione Law. It's 2026, and it's time to get your home zero-resified by calling our cleaning heroes at Zero Res. 20% off carpet and upholstery cleaning right now, plus take $100 off air duct cleaning when you mention 1010XL. Visit ZeroResJacksonville.com.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. Robin Chignello powered Florida past LSU with his fourth straight double-double, tying a school mark as the Gators rolled to their fifth straight win. Florida State edged Miami as Robert McCray dropped 20 and sealed it at the line, giving Luke Locks his first ACC win. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
At 7:01, it's 39 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller. Stay tuned for the Dan Hicken arrival and more next right here on 1010XL and 92.5 FM.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch. Ladies and gents, please put your hands together as Dan Hicken enters the studio.
Uh-oh. Guess what day it is? Julie. Huh? Julie. Huh? Guess what day it is? Julie. Huh? Julie. Huh? Guess what day it is?
Julie don't know?
Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Anybody? Anybody?
You're gonna have to ask Mike.
Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is?
Somebody ask Mike.
Anybody? Mike. Huh? What day is it, Mike? Huh? Woo-hoo! Mike. Huh? What day is it,
Spit
Mike?
it out, Mike.
Huh? Oh, come on. I know you can hear me. Leslie, guess what today is? Leslie, guess what today is? Leslie, guess what today is? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
Hump day?
You know it! Yes, sir! Tell him again!
What day is
what
it, Mike?
day is it?
Uh-oh. Mike.
It's hump day.
What day is it, Mike?
What's he doing in there? Sneezing?
He's dying.
These allergies tearing my behind up.
Yeah.
He's dying in there.
That's too bad.
It's hump day.
Woo! Oh, hey! Hibbity, hump day.
Hibbity, hobbity, it's a hump day.
That's quite the build-up. I expect big
Thank
effort
you,
from
thank
both of you.
Oh, we got a big one today.
Nice.
Big show today.
Good.
This ain't no mail it in crap around these.
No, we go 365, baby.
It's happening right here, right now.
One of the two of us, 365.
Sports concepts and rationalizations that'll knock your socks off, entertain, make you laugh, make you cry, make you think.
Wow.
Make you dig into that brain of yours.
Man, that's a big standard there. You
I'm
sure
gonna
that's
start-
us you're talking about? Or?
I'm going to start with an oldie but a goodie.
Okay, good. Nice.
Oldie but goodie.
It's called the, we used to do this every Wednesday back in the day.
Did we?
Yeah, back in the 90s.
Okay.
It's called the Joke of the Day.
The joke of the day.
Joke of the day.
They do that now. It's called the dad joke of the day, I believe.
You Googans out there driving, mark this one down. You're going to use it, put it in your back pocket, use
You know
it today,
what?
make people laugh.
To be honest,
You're welcome.
you want to know the truth?
Mm-hmm.
When we were at that cartel building across the first one we were at, 105 over there, whatever that was.
Oh,
Cartel.
Yeah. At that one, I feel like if we'd have taken a machine gun through there when we left and shot it up into the ceiling, like powdered cocaine would have just fallen out of it, out of the
A
rafters.
lot of drugs in there.
Then, when we were doing the show, you did a joke of the day for a while. They were dad jokes.
Dad joke.
They weren't terrible.
I love
they
a
were
good
dad.
dad
Is this
joke.
a dad joke? Would you say or no?
Joke of the day is what
Okay,
it is.
all right. He doesn't know what a dad joke is. That's what that means.
Man walks into a bar,
It's a dad joke.
orders a bourbon, drinks it down immediately, looks at the bartender, says,
I've heard this one.
how big is a penguin? Bartender says, about 18 inches. Give me another one. Slams it down even faster. What's the biggest a penguin can ever be, he says. Bartender says, 3 feet, maybe 4, I'm guessing. Give me a double. Gulps it down and says, I think I just ran over a nun. You're welcome, America. You're welcome.
That might have a little
Joke of
harder
the
edge.
day.
A little harder edge than a dad joke.
Joke of the
but
day, joke of the
That's a
day.
good one.
Joke
Yeah.
of the day, joke of the day.
I don't want us to turn get
Everybody
over the hill
laughs.
into joke land though.
Yeah.
So we'll but that's a good one. That made me chuckle.
Joke of the day.
That's good. I like a chuckler. Who doesn't?
Good to be here. Florida made LSU laugh last night.
Yeah, it was
Gators.
Lane. How'd you like that one, Lane? What'd you post about that one, big boy?
You know, this kid that I kind of stumbled upon did it again. This Chinyelu. I'd like you to get on board with him.
No, I am totally on board. Can we purify the water here? I can't do this every day. This guy
Every
has a
time he
knack
comes up.
for taking a guy I'm solid on,
E.
and for he's like Liam Cohen. He tries to manufacture some sort of.
I think we're looking at the SEC Player of the Year right now.
Dang.
Yeah, that kind of candidate.
What's his name?
Ruben Chinyelu.
Okay, now see, this is where he leaps off of fun to ridiculous.
I've changed the ampersand. You know what an ampersand is?
Ampersand.
Yeah.
Ampersand is
Yeah.
that little
Yeah, I put an ampersand on the yay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The little star
Chinyelu.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Chinyelu. So if you're gonna love him so much, at least get the name
Chinyelu.
right.
I love the kid. He
That's the old
had
famous
21
line. Hey, at least get the name right.
21 rebounds last
In
night.
24 minutes,
15 points.
he's a glass eater. He really has.
He must have the strongest hands. He never loses a ball. When he goes up and gets it, it sticks.
Yeah.
It never.
I will say
never
this.
comes out.
I will say this. He does. He can be a rebounder off the bench.
Aha!
Yeah, I'll give you that. But never a starter or a impact player.
Heard the Hornets are taking a hard look at him with the
Are
number
you
6
on the-
pick.
Okay.
Number 6 pick in the lottery.
That'd be a mistake. That'd be a very
Ruben
Hornets thing to do.
Chinyelu.
His
Power forward.
I will say this.
Florida.
This is what should be most impressive about Chinyelu.
Mhm.
Chinyelu, stop it. About Chinyelu. This is what it is. Todd Golden and got some project center who averaged like 4 points and 3 rebounds the previous year.
I think the guy deserves a lot of credit for that. Is that Hartman cat, that coach, the big man coach, that the Florida.
Well, I'm just saying to spot that guy, it makes you believe that whoever they grab. And by the way, Golden is becoming like a developer. I mean, this Isaiah Brown and what he is now versus what he's a guard who's big. This guy could be the next clutch guy step up. He's more the Will Richard type. I mean, I love Boogie in his game. I know he's not hitting the jumpers, but man, that guy's had a lot rattle out.
Boogie Wonderland again last night. Ruben Abuchi Chinyelu. Ruben Abuchi Chinyelu is a Nigerian basketball player for the Nigerian national team. Played at Washington State with the Cougars.
And what were his numbers? Did I dumb him down too far? But wasn't it like 4 and 3 or something?
He was born in Enugu, Agidi, a village in Anambra State.
Man, you've come along. If you were born in a village, period, you've overachieved.
Yeah.
There ain't many village, right? You're
Guy's a village guy.
We ain't got. Is there a village left in the U.S.? I'd say no.
Do we have villages?
Not a traditional village. I'm sure someone. What do you mean? There's Village Park. There's Orchard Village.
The villages.
The villages.
Yeah, we know what y'all are doing down there.
We do know. Ruben, let me see what old Rubes did. At Washington State his first year, Rubes went for, let's see, 4.7 points per game and 5 rebounds.
Yeah.
Now he's up to 11.8 points a game and 10.7 rebounds.
I think you would have won money at the beginning of the year if you would have projected him at this point even to be the 3rd leading scorer. Now, he may ultimately be the 5th leader, but just the fact that his scoring has become double-digitable. He didn't average double digits last year. What did he average? 7 points a game?
Yeah.
I mean, 6 points. But a lot of that's come. But the rebound, as good a rebounder as he's been, that's up 3 a game probably.
70% from the line too. Nice shot.
What? Yeah. What was
Go
his,
get him, Ruben.
What was his rebounds last year? 8.
Ruben last year. 6.6.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. The rebounding that's where the points are coming from.
Shout out, Ruben. Anyway, good win for the Gators. Good win for Ruben.
Yeah, let's go back to your other lover boy. How's he going? You still take him over Klobjar, will you?
X-Men.
Let me tell you,
X-Men was fine last night.
If Florida could lose, which of those 2 players for the rest of the year, who would you have them lose?
Urban.
Ooh, that's a
100%.
mistake. I'm glad you're not down there.
You're out of your mind.
I need the shooting, dude. He's the only guy that can shoot.
You have hatred for X-Men.
No, I need the shooting.
Bless you.
Bless you, man. All that sneezing in there.
That was brutal. That thing exploded.
I'll be good by 11.
If you had the slow motion on that sneeze, by the way, with all the infrared lighting,
He's going down to
the stuff that would have come flying out.
You know how you can get.
He did turn his head, in fairness, but it was an explosion.
Yeah, we could see it. It was like cartoonish.
That would be one of those. You know how they say
that's on the screen. Whoever touches that screen is going to catch whatever he has.
No, he turned. But sometimes they say the sneezes have like something miles per hour, like the
projectile.
That one did. That
I've
was
not done that analytic yet.
Yeah, that was good. That was
Well, you know, if you and your element would be a nice, crisp fall afternoon. Florida's in a top 5 matchup. The stadium is loud. It's the old days where you could be on the field. You'd be in your element, right? He's in his element today.
Oh, yeah.
He is?
Yeah.
Why?
He's in the social media, crazy. Everything happening is flashy and quick. He's going down to that PGA merchandising show in Orlando.
Oh, they say that's like Christmas for
Yeah,
golf.
and it's just, and the thing about it, the reason I say element, and he's newer-ish to the golf world, but just he's going to like the way that thing flows, man. There's just always something, poop, pop. Hey, we invite everyone to come over to the so-and-so, chipping green for the newest golf club. It guarantees every ball goes in the hole. We'll have all kinds of stuff.
Oh, yeah, I need that part.
Yeah, you can come back tomorrow. I want you to come back with 5 miracle cures to your golf game.
All right.
And then we're going to put them in play.
You'll have them.
We'll put them in play for like 3 months, and let's see if they're how miracle-ish.
We'll see how miracle-ish
they were. Yeah, and say hello to Every and Scotty Riley and the LFG boys while you're
Look
down
for
there.
all them boys.
Sure, they're down there.
You know who else is down there is for school is Ben Ritchie. You can go find Ben today.
Oh, good. Go find one of the Ritchie boys.
Yeah, because he's down there. He was down there demo day yesterday.
Hopefully he'll come up to you and say hi.
He's having a big day down there.
Because apparently I discovered one of the Ritchie boys earlier this winter. I got no come up. Hi, Mr. Prosser. How are you? I got none of that. I had to piece it together after the fact.
Yeah.
ATF.
You had to say, are you a Ritchie boy?
Yeah, I thought it was too, but I just wasn't quite sure. I've really only been around him a couple times,
All right, Dreamfighters Homes poll question along the lines of talking about Florida basketball. Little temperature check, how things change, the more they stay the same, or something like that. Not quite as good as the joke of the day, but we appreciate Dreamfighters Homes. Oh, by the way, our boy, our Tampa Bay Rays ownership, they got some things cooking down there in Tampa with that stadium.
Okay.
Well, did you see that?
No, I didn't see
they
that.
got renderings and they're unveiling. And
Are they the same
got
place?
An area. No, they're going to Tampa, baby.
But anyway, on the water. Is it on the water?
Dreamfighters. Listen. Are you asking me a geography question?
You just asked me about it like
I
you
see
knew.
the renderings. I know the picture. I don't know where.
Is it down next?
It's at the shipyards, Jeff.
Is it near the?
east side.
Okay, is it near?
It's over there on the east side by the shipyards off of Dale Mabry.
Let me speak the language of the kids. Is it near Mons Venus? No, is it near? Is it near the stadium?
Oh, no, he didn't.
Is it near the stadium?
I don't know what he's talking about.
I do.
Anyway, Dreamfinders Homes, the official home builder of the Florida Gators. After a 5-1 start in SEC play, how far do you think the Gator Hoops team can go? First weekend, Sweet 16 at best, Elite 8 material, Final Four in Indy. Your answers, please. How far can they go? Now 5-1.
That's an interesting sentence.
Yes, it is.
Depending on which word you emphasize.
Correct.
Because I'm not going to give you where I think they will go, but if you're going to include can as the key word.
How far do you think the Gators Hoops team can go?
They can go to the Final Four, depending on.
Okay.
They're good enough that if the bracket opens and they catch some breaks, they could definitely go to the Final Four. I wouldn't think they're a favorite. No.
What say you?
I say they're Sweet 16 Elite 8-ish.
Okay, Elite 8 is the leader at 36.2. Final Four is second, 24.6. Sweet 16, 21.7. First weekend only, 17.4. Thank you, Dreamfinders Homes. DreamfindersHomes.com. Tell them Dreamfinders Danny sent you 15 different locations. Oh, my goodness.
15 of them things.
Just like
Taylor Swift's exes.
Oh, we can't talk about her today. We're going to have to change the whole thing.
Let's switch it up.
We got a cat fight. Not a cat fight. We got a
what?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
she's worried about him.
No, not
you
Taylor.
We need to get your
Yeah.
your sweet daughter on the phone.
I can't do that.
Sweet Sarah.
I've never subjected her.
Dial
to this
her
nonsense.
up right now. We
No,
need to
we're
ask
not
her some
dialing
tough
her up.
questions about
What happened?
Tay-Tay.
What happened?
She's been exposed, is what's happened.
Well, okay.
Her and that Blake Lively, they're besties, and they're trying to ruin a man's career.
What?
Yes, this is big stuff. You saw it, E.
I did.
You saw it.
Okay, I need to look.
This is front page material.
Okay.
I don't want to get into it. I hate
What
to
are you
be
talking
smirch her.
I don't want. I don't care.
She means a lot to your sweet daughter. I don't. It's like a family thing.
She's a celebrity. Let's keep it relative. It's nowhere near.
That's
a
how
family
you'll
thing.
explain it to her when you talk to her.
No,
but
I've already beat her down
she
on
might
this
be
over
in
and over.
tears.
You know me. You know my
She
personality.
might be in tears when she sees this one.
Give me the nuts and bolts. What is she throwing down with Blake Shelton? Is that what's been going on?
Blake Lively.
Oh, Blake
I
Lively.
didn't say actress.
Didn't you say Shelton though? I think.
No.
Said Lively.
Okay.
I hope I did.
Oh, well, they're friends. What? She's been lying about the whole.
And her and that Baldani guy, and it looks like that's Advantage Baldani, where those two are like corroborating via text and letters and such to to tear this man to pieces.
Yeah.
Well, the tweets and the texts and the letters are all out. It looks like she's a horrible human, is what it looks like.
All right. I've tried to express that point of view.
But
I'm not going to pile on. I don't care. I don't care.
One of my buddies wants to know why you hate Chinyelu.
Yeah, exactly. That's what he does. Yeah. No, if you want to ask me why I hate Xavier Lee, fair question. But this whole Chinyelu thing is dumb.
But anyway,
a nice piece.
There are 15 different locations at Dreamfinders Homes. You can tell them Dreamfinders Danny sent you.
Soon to be 16. Apparently.
We may have to go just like Tim Tebow's number for a while or something. We may have to remove it. I don't know what to say, but it was horrid, is what it was.
Well, listen, dude, there's that same innuendo around the dude that bought her music, and then she ruined him with a campaign. Yeah, man, I'm taken aback by believing in anybody who doesn't live in your zip code. How about that?
Okay, I don't live in your zip code.
Point taken.
Oh dear.
You know what I mean?
That's
For love, this guy. It's too late for you to become a lawyer. Stop it. This is the drill. 10-minute drill.
You're out of order.
No,
you're out of order.
At the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. 1010XL.
All right, I want a 32 belly option on 2-on-2. Ready?
Where every day is game day.
Frank Frangie here. When you're inside the Kuhn Flowers showroom, you'll find a wide array of gift ideas that will take care of any gift-giving situation. Spend a few minutes there, and you'll see for yourself. That's Kuhn Flowers on Beach Boulevard.
Hey, get here for my friends at Beaches Dermatology. Forever indebted to Doctors Boudreaux, Doctors Metz. Taking great care of me through the years. Always checked my skin. Found a couple basal cell carcinomas that we had to take off, and we've done it through Mohs surgery. Also, Dr. Fader does their Mohs surgery now. He's terrific. All the folks over at Beaches Dermatology off Solano Road. Shout out to the wonderful people over there. I appreciate them all so very much. I had a hydrofacial there once. You want to talk? Oh, that's called skincare. Not need necessarily, but product. Oh, it's terrific. Get your wife one, or you go do one. You'll be glad you did. They want to remind you, protect yourself from the sun. But if something does show up, best thing to do, go online to beachesdermatology.com peachesdermatology.com. Make that appointment. There are different locations to serve you. You'll be glad you did. For all your skincare needs, skincare products, it's Peaches Dermatology and peachesdermatology.com.
This is the kind of sandwich you don't rush. French dip at Firehouse Subs. Premium roast beef loaded with caramelized onions, melted provolone cheese, and topped with Italian seasoning. Stacked on a toasted garlic bread roll with hot au jus for dipping. For a limited time at Firehouse Subs.
If you think it's great to be you can get more Gators anytime on the Gator Podcast channel.
Go Gators!
Set up by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists on the video and social channels of 1010XL.
Did you know that an annual coating inspection can extend the life of your building by years? Catching early signs like hairline cracks, fading, and moisture intrusion helps prevent costly repairs down the road and keeps your property looking its best. Our team at Performance Painting helps you stay ahead of maintenance with professional inspections and long-lasting coating solutions. Protect your building, protect your budget. Go to performance-painting.com to schedule a free inspection. Performance Painting, repair, protect, preserve.
Performance Painting! Jacksonville is the flip side of Florida. And inside the flip side, the action never stops. If you're tired of hearing about the best games after the final whistle, don't get left on the sidelines. Whether it's a unique sporting event you've never seen, a weekend with the family, or a winning date night, Visit Jacksonville is your ultimate playbook. Get in the game. Head to visitjacksonville.com/locals or download the Visit Jacks app today and see everything coming in 2026. Jacksonville. Experience the flip side.
The First Coast Games is an annual team-building challenge to introduce fun activities into the workplace and focus on your employees' health and wellness goals. These goals include some friendly competition, of course, including pickleball, cornhole, volleyball, flag football, and other team sports. The games will begin in March. Register your company and teams at fcymca.org.
Living on Amelia Island, having fun in Fernandina Beach? No matter what brings you to the fun, cozy town, make sure you check out the tap room at Mocama Beer Company. With a full flight of craft creations, from the Cosmico IPA to the Motor, the perfect pilsners and lagers, matching memories and some Mocama magic is what it's all about. Mocama Beer Company in Fernandina Beach, near the big water where the sun is born. And look for more Mocama craft at your local Total Wine or ABC Liquors.
Ladies and gentlemen, boaters and landlubbers, friends, four-legged and two, this is Lisa the Botanista with a huge announcement. Freedom Boat Club is opening a brand new 4th location. That's right, Freedom Boat Club St. Augustine Shipyard is now open. Now members can enjoy unlimited access at Julington Creek, Jacksonville Beach, St. Augustine Comanche Cove, and St. Augustine Shipyard. Freedom Boat Club members also enjoy reciprocal access to over 400 locations across the world. There's never been a better time to join. We are offering our biggest discount ever to celebrate our brand new location. We own and maintain an entire fleet of boats. Join the club, and as often as you like, you can do water sports, inshore fishing, offshore fishing, sandbar hopping, dining on the water, or just cruising around town. Visit us at the St. Augustine Shipyard or stop by any of our locations to see what the Boatsiège experience is all about. Visit us at freedomboatclub.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. And now, let's light up the Firehouse Subs 10-minute drill.
Hit it!
Oh, yeah! We got sports concepts and rationalizations. We call it the 10-minute drill. At the end of the drill, we like to hand out a prize pack. He says it's razzle-dazzle. What do you got today?
The final tour. The final chapter tour.
The final tour.
By Jeff Tate.
Jeff Tate.
Yep, the Jeff Tate's final tour. Final chapter tour.
Oh, good Lord.
Goodness, trying to get it out. I got tickets. It's going down at the Florida Theater, and I got tickets for one lucky winner at the end of the 10-minute drill.
You know, I saw this about, we'll just kick it around a little bit, but I saw this about the Buffalo Bills. And it sort of annoyed me, and I really feel like, man, it's whatever level. But, you know, I guess they're reporting, and Vic Carucci's been in Buffalo a long time. He's, you know, a writer for them for the Buffalo Evening News or whatever it is. Anyway, he did an article on McDermott, Pagula, and Bean had a meeting a few weeks ago. And
Saw that.
Yeah, McDermott told them what's lacking for a roster.
I think the meeting may have been more than a few. It may have been pre-trade deadline even.
Was it? And
I don't know.
I guess it didn't sit well with the higher ups, and it looks like Bean, who McDermott brought in. They split. That's what happens, man. Doesn't matter where you.
Give me more power, we'll be fine. We get the right. We got Josh Allen. I mean, I don't know what he's telling you, but he's had the best utility in the whole league, and we're not going anywhere. It's time for a change.
Pagula and Bean will meet the press today at 10 a.m. So that'll be interesting.
And I saw too, they're way narrowed down. It's like either Jesse Minter or
for the coach,
or Davis Webb.
That's it.
Yeah,
no Joe Brady.
Brady is the thought is he'd be, or maybe Daboll's still there too. I would hire Daboll in a heartbeat.
I would too.
In a heartbeat.
I would too.
John Harbaugh said something yesterday, and it's true. Why would you take this job and with all the losing recently? And he goes, the margins are so thin, and he's right. Your margins get thicker when you have the right coach-quarterback combo. And if you have that, you can last forever like Harbaugh, and you can last forever like
Andy Reid.
like McDermott, like Andy Reid, who's always had that. Then you've got a guy like Tomlin, who's never, once Ben left, never had. When he had Ben, he was right on par with these other guys. He wasn't losing 7 in a row. You're throwing, Mason Rudolph and an over-the-hill Russell Wilson and an over-the-hill Aaron Rodgers.
So you're saying Harbaugh really believes in Jackson Dart?
No, I'm saying he believes. Those are two separate. I shouldn't have mixed them together.
Oh, okay.
No, the point with the margins being so thin is, the Giants probably, 6-7 games last year they could have won.
Yeah.
So you can look at them as 4-13 all you want. I look at them as we're all 500.
Much like we were when we were 4-13, even though
and the Bears.
On paper, you go, went from 4-13 to 13. Yeah. But 10-1 score losses.
Yes, and the Bears and the Patriots. I haven't looked, but I bet if we look back at last year, before those teams made their changes,
yes, sir.
I bet you the Patriots and Bears lost a lot of one-score games. And I bet you the Giants did this year. I know the Giants had a couple of incredible collapses. I mean, I don't remember the game. Was it the Bengals? Maybe they had a game 1.
Well, this is right up the alley. Speaking of the Patriots defense tracking for the record books as they get ready for the conference championship.
What record?
Fewest yards per play allowed postseason NFL history.
Wow.
In a postseason.
Well,
number 1, of course, is
the Bears.
The Bears. And number 2,
the Ravens.
Yeah. I mean, boom, 2.57.
Yeah, this is
3.23.
I'm calling fool's gold on this one.
Why is that?
By the way, that can vary. I'm going to just put the competition. I mean, they got a Chargers team with no O-line that was just going nowhere, and the Texans offense without Nico Collins and losing Dalton Schultz is incredibly flawed. It doesn't take away from the accomplishment, but there is no way in the world. If the Patriots defense was of the ilk of Ravens and Bears, we would have been talking about it a long time ago.
That's fair. There's a growing belief around the league that Malik Will's a free agent in Green Bay, and his GM and his defensive coordinator from Green Bay are in Miami. So it might make sense that he would go to Miami. I guess the Tua era is over, right? And so where does Tua go? I don't know. But there's going to be it's going to be a very interesting offseason, I suspect.
All right, so the Patriots went 4-13. They lost 7 one-score games, including 2 in overtime and 1 by 1 point.
Okay.
That was 2024. So they were coming off of, as far as the margin. So to go from that 4 to the 14, you raise the floor, and that's what James Gladstone and they were talking about last year. Raise the floor so that you're buttoned up enough that you never lose 10 one-score games.
One more note. I got some bad news.
What's that?
This Grok fella.
Grok.
Can you tell us who Grok is?
Isn't Grok like a AI something?
It's like, Grok is like that on Twitter. You can ask Grok.
I see some on Twitter.
So Grok is like an AI chat GPT type thing?
One of them deals.
Okay. What's the problem?
Well, this isn't going to work for me, or maybe not you. And quite frankly, the way he lives his life, I don't know if it'll work for him. Grok is predicting the next 50 college football champions. So I said, okay, let's see. Now, like for next year, for example, Grok says Notre Dame Fighting Irish. That could happen, right? Notre Dame could win it all.
I saw that their quarterback is the way too early
Heisman.
Favorite to win the Heisman.
That's bad. Don't want to be that. 27, for example, Texas Tech Interesting. He's got the Longhorns going back-to-back.
I'm tempted, by the way, to dismiss Texas Tech, but Indiana just won it, so
Yeah,
every
can't dismiss
prediction on
anybody.
here is valid.
Anyway, so I'm desperate. I'm like, okay, give me what are my Gators going to win, right? And I see 2020. I go to 2030. I got the Longhorns going.
This means Summerall wasn't the guy, by the way.
He was not the guy. I go to 2040 now, and there's Michigan.
40?
I go to 2050. There's Stanford.
That's 27 years away. You
Georgia
need
in
to stop.
2060. Gators don't get ours till 2074. 2074. What year is it today? This year?
Hey, we 2026, my
Bro,
boy.
I had to be
46,
100.
56, 66. That's 46 years away from our next natty. 46. How old am I?
I'd be 104, so you'd
I'd
be
be
108.
86.
Yeah, I don't
Be
think we're
108.
going to. I mean, the drill's going to not be
108. We'll
as
be
we
dead.
know it anymore.
Yeah,
folks.
100% dead, by the
We're
way.
gone, aren't we?
If we wait till 2074.
Dust in the wind.
100%. Prop me up beside the jukebox.
All we are is dust in the wind.
Man, that guy got morbid quick. Let's come back and have a little fun with trivia.
That's what you look at when you look at 2074. Your
Yeah,
mind wanders. and
I
you think,
would.
Hey guys, enjoy that. We won't be around.
I would bet my family's lineage and future earnings.
Yes.
If there could be a futures bet that they win a national title before 2074.
You would.
Yes.
Thank you.
100%.
Well, I don't like that. It's a mush.
Yeah, that's not a
It's
mush.
a hell of a mush right
No,
there.
That's not a mush.
864-110-10. Come kind, come courteous, come correct. I need it to stop. I don't want to hear it
I
again.
might bet you straight up Florida wins one before Texas Tech. I might be willing to do
straight
that.
up. Go ahead, E.
One lucky winner could win a pair of tickets to go see Jeff Tate.
The Jeff
The
Tate.
final chapter tour is
Final
happening at
chapter.
the Florida Theater. Hit me up right now, 904-641-1010. Holla at your boy.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Live streaming from the XL Digital Studios. Brightened by Harbor Dental Care. Jacksonville's first choice for dental emergencies.
Low mortgage rates are back. Listen, Loan Pronto has fixed rate mortgages with APRs as low as 4.89%. It's the lowest in years. Hey, gang, Prosser here. Smart homeowners are taking advantage of this while they can. If you got stuck in a 6% loan, you can lower your payment big time. Or you can keep your primary mortgage intact, get cash out. Equity with Loan Pronto's rapid equity loans. One homeowner just got $250,000 out of their home. They paid off all their credit cards, some car loans, and cut their monthly expense by $2,000. Call now. See what option works best for you, but don't miss this big rate drop of 2026. Ask about new home loans, VA loans, full cash out refis, or their famous rapid equity loan. You can close in less than 2 weeks. You may be able to skip your next 2 house payments altogether. Call 904-999-1508 or visit loanpronto.com. No hard credit pull. 904-999-1508. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781. APR for well-qualified buyers. Visit
NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Greenlaw Group is for the insured. If you think you have roof damage, call 904-302-7055 today, and they will schedule you a free roof inspection. Trust their law firm to help you fight your insurance when you need it. These storms can cause damage you may not even see yet. Call Greenlaw Group 302-7055. There's no cost to retain their law firm and no cost to have your roof inspected. They only get paid if you win. Greenlaw Group, for the insured.
Daly's Dash is not only your Jaguars game day stop, but a great place to grab a meal any day of the week. To honor the Jags and the fans, we've crafted the Duval Sub. The Duval comes with freshly sliced turkey, ham, melted cheddar, and habanero jack cheese, topped with crisp lettuce, fresh tomatoes, and a double portion of our secret sauce, all served on a fresh roll. Come by your local's Daly's Dash today to get your delicious Duval Sub. Daly's is the official convenience store sponsor of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Baloo here for Smoonez Vision. Why Smoonez Vision? Well, I've been with Dr. Neil Smoonez now since I got back to Jacksonville in 2006. 37 years of experience he has. Smoonez Vision is a family organization that focuses on personal high-quality medical and surgical eye care. Dr. Catherine Smoonez is fellowship-trained in cornea and cataract surgery and all refractive surgery. Combined, that's 30 years plus in laser eye surgery. Visit SmoonezVision.com today. Here you can see.
Aren't you just happy when you can handle all your needs in one location? Well, introducing Allstate agent Mandy Bowers in Mandarin. Whether it's home, life, business, or auto, Mandy covers it all. In fact, bundling policy is a great way to add extra savings. Mandy and her crew can do that. Allstate is offering lower auto insurance rates this year. Mandy can do that. You need to give Mandy Bowers a call in her Mandarin office, because when it comes to getting it all done under one roof, Mandy can do that.
Do you have numbness and tingling in your fingers, or wake up at night and have to shake your hand? Hi, I'm Dr. George Bari, and at Bari Orthopedics, we have a myriad of treatments that can possibly help you. If you have numbness and tingling, you may have carpal tunnel. We have cortisone injections, PRP injections, and shockwave therapy that may help treat the numbness and tingling that you have. We also treat it surgically with endoscopic carpal tunnel release, a 2-centimeter incision that will release the nerve and have you back at work and doing what you want to do in life in no time. If you have numbness and tingling in your hand, give us a call at Bari Orthopedics or log on at bariorthopedics.com.
All gas, no brake. That's what the Jags have been lately. If you're going to use that fuel, you may as well be saving at the pump. And it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. When you become a new member of the Shell Fuel Rewards program, you'll save 10 cents per gallon on your first fill, 20 cents per gallon on your second, and then 30 on your third. Get everyday savings. At Shell, members get more rewards, savings, and special offers. Offer valid through 12/31/26 at participating Shell locations. Offer must be redeemed within 60 days of registration. Limit 20 gallons. Restrictions apply.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. Now, get smart, John.
Missed it by that much.
On 1010XL.
Ba-ba-da-da. You know him, you love him. He's bald. Some say he's beautiful. Smells so doggone good. You got the Sauvage on today?
I got the Sauvage on today.
So does
Two kindred
TSJ.
souls.
TriviaNation.com. So get smart, Johnny!
2 peas in a pod.
Good morning, Guggen. Good morning.
Good morning.
By the way, I'm wearing Burberry Touch.
Oh, Burberry. I used to get Burberry, what was it, coats, shirts, something like that.
Burberry's a perfume. I'm sorry.
It's a brand.
No, they also make men's cologne. Thank you very much. Go ahead. Say something smart, guy.
I know that somewhere on the Christmas wish list in the 30 years I've been betrothed, I bought Burberry. That's what I know. I can't say any more than that. So to me, it will always be a non-cologne wearer myself, a perfume.
Shout out to the Guggen who's getting his Gator 2074 National Championship tat today.
That's
on
good.
the text line.
Shout out.
Good for him.
Appreciate
Way too
that.
many people on the text line are asking, the demand is quelling for a Swamp Sessions basketball edition. I'm trying to tell them, settle down.
Oh, my goodness. That can't be done.
I think that's great. You guys did so well with the football.
Yeah, I have a
version of
feeling
it,
that
you know?
basketball won't register quite the same.
Maybe
we'll,
not quite.
We'll go from, 38,000 views to like 850. Dan and I's time too valuable for 850.
Gotta have it.
We could throw one. We'll throw a trial balloon up from like our home offices somewhere and see what it does. But yeah,
From Skype.
yeah.
So speaking of Guggen, I'm at the gym this past weekend. A young Guggen comes up to me, 30-something, said, "Get smart, John." I was like, "Well, how did you know it was me?" And
I smelled
turns
you.
out, well, no, before that. Actually, he said, "Well, I went to school with your daughter." So he goes, "I remember as a
Creekside?
kid, you're doing the shout-outs." Yes, Creekside. Yes.
Shout out.
Yeah, so shout out to Brent Lestrap. So,
Shout out, Brent.
thanks for coming out. Very nice to meet the young Guggen. Okay, so I'm going to get you started with a bonus question. Oh, first of all, because I'm kind of giddy today, we have 2 audio clues.
Wonderful. That is wonderful.
Yeah. Yes, I think you'll enjoy that. Okay, so the bonus question last night.
One man's giddy's another man's sugary.
Okay. So yesterday, the second man to walk on the moon celebrated a birthday. That would be one Buzz Aldrin.
Yes.
Can you tell me?
Buzz Aldrin's still alive?
Yes. Can you tell me how old he is within one?
Well, I saw him.
How old is the moon?
I saw him on Dancing with the Stars, and he's
That was
old.
forever
So
ago.
he's pushing.
He's got to be close to 100.
He's close to a hundo. I'd say I'd say like 95. Be my guess. I
Yeah,
have
this
no
is.
idea.
Do we get a within on this question?
Within a year, and again, it's bonus. This is not even.
It seems like 100 is more of like a newsworthy number. I don't know if I see. I didn't see the headline. Did you see a headline that he's had a birthday?
Did not.
Then it's probably not 100. Like Buzz Aldrin hit 100, that'd at least make your feed, wouldn't it?
Yeah, like Van Dyke just did.
So let's
right.
go. It could be. Let's go 90. What do we get a year?
I'm gonna say 95-ish.
Want to go 4? You think he's 6 yet? 96
No,
yet?
because I think he's closing it. I think he's old.
He was. Yeah, he's in his 90s. When we saw him on Dance with the Stars, he was in his 80s. The moon landing was in the 60s. That's 60 years ago.
Yeah, the moon landing was 69.
So say he could have been like
60. That's 55 years ago. He's probably maybe he's only 90.
35, 40. No. Because you got I'm telling you, he's older than 90.
Okay, well,
I don't know that.
Again, that's 50. All right, so that's 55 years ago. How old was he when he went up? Yeah, he was probably 35, maybe. Is he 90? He turned 90.
Actually, it's almost 57 years ago. We're in 2026 now.
I think he's. I like 95.
All right, 95.
Good job, 96.
Good thing we didn't go 94.
Oof.
Very good. Okay. All right, celebrities.
Stick that bonus question up your Yahoo.
I liked it.
That
I
wasn't
liked
the
that
audio
question
bonus.
type.
All right, here
That
we go.
sugary goodness is coming later.
Kitty.
That's right. What one-word nickname did the tabloids give to Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck as a couple during their relationship?
Benifer.
Yeah.
Dog, stay up to date, boy. Stays up.
Actually, speaking of Ben Affleck, I saw a good movie with him and Matt Damon on Netflix called The Rip.
Yeah, that's good. That is a good one.
Good. Yes, it was.
Yeah.
History.
Don't know much about history.
What famous speech delivered on November 19th, 1863, lasted only 2 minutes?
Is that Gettysburg address?
Yeah, I would think that would be the Gettysburg Address, sure.
You are correct. You guys are good at picking up those context clues, too. I don't even have to say anything. You know that. You're seasoned vets. Children's literature.
I mean, did Hick and E.T. just black power each other? What just happened?
No,
okay.
that's black
Oh,
power.
okay, I got you.
We done.
Yeah,
That's what I thought I saw. I think he was acknowledging.
If I black powered E,
I would have gave it to her right back.
I'm just saying that was
Not
for
that I know
Gettysburg.
that I should
But he gave you that was for Gettysburg. I think. That's what happened. That's for Gettysburg. That's what I saw. At least.
That didn't cross my mind.
Wait,
But
that's what I saw. Yeah.
Next month, Fred. Next month. February.
That's right.
Okay. Again, children's literature.
Yes, sir.
Author J.M. Barrie is best known for creating which fictional character? Alice in Wonderland, Peter Pan, or Winnie the Pooh?
It's not Pooh. That's Milne.
Yeah. A.A. Milne.
Yeah, the first one.
J.M. Barrie.
Yes, Barrie.
What about Alice in Wonderland? I don't think that's.
No, I feel like that's someone you've heard.
But Peter Pan. I thought I would hear Peter Pan's too. It's
Peter Pan is more Peter Pan, where the other two, it feels like would be more associated with their author or whatever we're saying.
Okay.
Let's go Peter Pan.
All right.
Was that your first instinct?
Yeah.
Peter Pan.
Way to go with that first instinct.
Do you have who did Alice in Wonderland?
I don't. No.
Yeah. Shout out Milne, the biggest of the boys.
Yes.
Winnie the Pooh, we knew.
Yeah.
Science.
Very nice. Smooth, striated,
Lewis Carroll.
a.k.a. skeletal, and cardiac are three main types of what found in the human body?
Cardiac, did you say?
What did he say?
Yeah, let me repeat it. Okay. Smooth, striated, a.k.a. skeletal, and
muscles.
cardiac.
Those are muscles.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are they muscles or are they cockles? Alive, oh.
I believe the cockle was a muscle and that comes in a shell.
Okay.
Whereas these muscles are in your body.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So
Thank you.
no
Thank you
cockles
for clearing
there.
that up.
Yeah.
No cockles today.
Yeah, not there.
Dang.
Dang. He says.
Hey,
It's cockle warming time this weather.
I gotta.
That's for cockles.
Man. Music.
Manilow!
What number one hit song, past or present, contains the following line? Animals strike curious poses.
Animals strike curious poses. We feel the heat between me and you. Just leave me standing. A lonely world so cold. Who sings that? Maybe you're just too demanding. Maybe you're just like my father.
Maybe you're just
like
too
my mother.
mother.
She never saddens. When doves cry, it's Prince.
Yeah, when doves cry. Just this morning, let me tell you, Joe, just this morning, I asked Jeff a question about music. He's like, man, I don't know music like that. Look what he just did.
Well, I know the song. I know that's Prince. If that had been Howard Jones, we'd have been screwed. Yeah.
Did either one of you guys see Prince when he was here back in 2004?
Did not. No. Wish I would have.
Oh, my God. Best concerts ever. Oh, my gosh. So good. So good. Glad I got a chance to see him in person.
All right, give me an audio clue, Johnny.
That should have been audio.
Oh, we would have got that easy.
Oh, well, we're not going to wait till the break to do the audio?
Oh, you said you got two? Didn't you say you got two?
Yeah, go ahead. I do have two.
Well, give me one of them.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
My three sons.
Yes. Okay. Good job.
And you see this. You
Jeff,
can see
would you
the
have known
shoe.
that?
Yeah, I would have known that. You can see it. Fred McMurray. Thank you very much.
That's right.
You can see the shoes while they're going through it. The shoes with like those old, those like penny loafer looking shoes. They'd open up and then close and
John,
then open up.
And the Oxfords.
Who played Uncle Charlie?
That would be William Demarest.
Very nice.
See, that's the one where I would always say Burgess Meredith.
Yeah.
Kind of
Well, I can see that, but you know what? And the kids, Ernie and Chip, are brothers in real life. Did you know that?
I did not know that. I also know that show's so old that the kids are probably long gone.
No, the kids are. Actually, I think Chip just turned 70 or something like that.
I'm gonna come at you like a spider monkey. I wish they had dropped that in the My Three Sons years ago. That would have been great.
And Ernie looks like me. He's bald. So.
All right, let's do this. Let's take a break and rock and roll with some more questions, including another audio clue. I'm excited.
All right, let's do it.
Thank you. This is The Drill on 1010XL.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
In your car, at home, or on your phone. Radio play-by-play is where you are.
What a game for the Jacksonville defense.
1010XL, Jacksonville's home for play-by-play.
Hey, Hicken here. When it comes to trucks, and more trucks, the only name you need to know around these parts, George Moore Chevrolet. Right now, our showroom is loaded off Atlantic Boulevard with all the toughest, strongest, hardest working Chevy trucks around. Man, we got Silverados. You'll love to see them. They're ready to work or play just as hard as you do. And gang, I'm not just talking about them. I got two, not one, but two George Moore Chevrolet trucks in the family. And they've earned every mile, every job, every weekend. Power, you bet. Dependability, absolutely. Style, you've seen my boy Blue. If it's a truck you want, it's George Moore Chevrolet you need. Stop by Atlantic Boulevard today. See why those truck people keep on coming back to George Moore Chevrolet. George Moore Chevrolet, together! That's right.
Not everyone is built for a cubicle. At Local 234, apprentices get paid to learn hands-on skills like plumbing, pipe fitting, HVAC, the stuff Jacksonville runs on. No endless lectures, no massive student debt, just hands-on training, real jobs, and real pay. This is how you level up, by doing work that actually matters. Check them out at UA234.com. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Local 234. Make the right connection.
Spend an evening with James Taylor and his all-star band. The music icon is back on tour. September 22nd and 23rd, St. Augustine Amphitheater. The multiple Grammy Award-winning James Taylor and a night full of his biggest hits. Tickets on sale now at AXS.com. Spend the night with a friend. James Taylor.
Get in the huddle with 1010XL's QB.
All right, guys, let's make a play for 1010XL.
David Garrard joins Mike and Fat Tony on Jaguars Today. Restored by Resto Pros of Northeast Florida on 1010XL.
The best value for golf in Jacksonville remains Cimarron. Totally reestablished with new tee boxes, improved fairways and greens. Also a brand new restaurant with indoor and outdoor settings and live music. Join the Wild One loyalty program online at Cimarron Golf. When's the last time you played Cimarron? Cimarron Golf Club on 210, the Wild One.
At the First Coast YMCA, you'll find much more than just a gym. We offer many ways to help you become more active. reach your weight loss goals, and find your inner strength. Membership at the Y includes state-of-the-art facilities, a huge variety of fitness classes, and programs for all ages. It's easy to join the Y since it's affordable for all incomes. The Y is a great place to make connections and experience something new. Visit the YMCA near you or online at fcymca.org.
I'm Clayton Bromberg, the chairman of Underwoods. With Christmas behind us in 2026 here, the last thing you want to hear is somebody trying to sell you something. That's why at Underwoods, we'd like to stop and just say thank you to all the people that came in our stores over the last year. Whether you bought from us or not, we want to thank you for coming in and giving us the chance to help. You see, in North Florida, there are a lot of people trying to sell you jewelry, but at Underwoods, we consider it an honor for somebody to come in and just give us that chance to help. And if we do a good job, we might get a chance to serve again. Having served North Florida since 1928, all of us here understand what a customer really gives us during that visit to Underwoods, their trust. And it's up to us to do everything we can to keep it. So on behalf of everybody on the Underwood team, thanks again for coming into our stores, and we wish each of you a Happy New Year.
Hi, I'm Terry Andrews, President and CEO of Here Tomorrow. With support from the players, we're making suicide prevention accessible to everyone in our community. Just 48 days until the players.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
All right, round two. It gets Smart John. We bring him right back to the program, rocking and rolling through a trivia on a Hump Day Wednesday. Thank you for being with us, Johnny.
My pleasure. I particularly like this audio clue.
Okay. Oh, we're doing another one. Here we go. Back to back.
Yes, just because.
Okay.
Unless you want to wait.
No, go ahead. Rock it.
Okay.
Hey, hey.
Uh-oh.
Something she said has stuck in my head and I can't get away. Gonna let her in.
Oh, yeah.
Gonna let her in.
Now, Dan, if you know it, don't say it. I want to see if Jeff can get this.
He's just coming now. You hear this?
You know what I find.
Jeff, do you have any idea who this is?
Some early 70s band I'm just happy as heck my parents didn't have the album of. Is that a...
I think
is this a man or a woman?
I think
this
is
it's like Gordon Lightfoot.
I think this is like is this more of a celebrity than a singer?
Oh, yeah. I know who this is, actually.
It came out in 76, I believe.
Yeah, I wouldn't have known. I saw it on ET screen. It's John Travolta.
Yeah.
Right? John Travolta.
Yes. But, Dan, did you know that?
Yeah. I said, is it more of a celebrity than a singer?
Yeah,
If you had confirmed,
correct,
I would have said it's Travolta.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
Yeah,
I figured you would.
My normal line of sight, I can't see what's on that screen, but
It's not very...
But I would have said like Gordon Lightfoot. I would have said somebody I don't know who they are.
But
or
if
what
you
they
listen, it wasn't very good.
No, of course not. No, it's the crossover.
All right. Well, I had to have E cut the first 15 seconds because that was actually American Bandstand. Dick Clark was introducing him, John Travolta. So I had to cut that out.
Everyone thinks like crossover is a new thing. I mean, they've been doing it since the oldest music itself.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Okay. Good job. TV. Premiering on A&E in 2016, what TV show follows police officers and broadcasts their patrols in real time?
That's what? Oh, that's yeah. What's that called? They killed it for a while during all the.
Is it something PD?
Yeah, Live PD.
Live PD.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
Movies.
By the way, can I just point out again? Example yesterday. When was this on? When was this? What part of the day was this on? I would have watched this yesterday.
Oh, TGL.
TGL, yeah. When was it? They play at 4:30 in the afternoon.
It was last night
during prime time.
Yeah, I think it was like started at 8 maybe.
Okay, I was watching Gator Hoops. Yeah, but I had no idea. You got to know. I watch a lot of sports. I should know when these things are. Anyway,
which horror film's first sequel was subtitled The Heretic?
Yeah,
Exorcist. Or no?
What was the
horror film?
Which horror
Yeah.
film's sequel?
Yeah.
First sequel was subtitled The Heretic.
The Exorcist?
Yeah, I like that actually. Yeah,
I don't know. It sticks in my head. But
I
didn't.
was the
obviously, I don't watch it.
I don't. I could make myself believe it's something else, but I like that one. Let's go The Exorcist.
Go with that first instinct. Yes.
Very good.
I could have talked myself into like The Conjuring, but I.
It's a horrible movie too, by the way.
The Heretic one.
But didn't it?
Richard Burton was in that.
Was it right after the original, or was it like decades later?
Well, the original came out in '73. I'm trying to remember when that one came out. Maybe '77.
Okay, so it was.
I think
it was
the same
timely.
little girl or no?
Yes, Linda Blair was in
Linda
that
Blair?
too.
Yep. All right.
And then there was another one that had George C. Scott in it, which was better than.
Exorcist is a hard watch, man.
Oh yeah.
You better be able to. You better be able to watch horror movies, and you better be able to suspend your disbelief and
out.
take it for the Halloween costume that it is. But that's a hard watch.
Yeah. Well, the one that always shook me up was the Omen, the original Omen,
Yeah,
because
that one too.
the references to the Bible with the 666 and all that.
Rosemary's Baby, all those that get into that cult and Satanism and all that garbage. It's harder.
Yep. Current events.
Current events.
It truly is. Yes, not recent. It's truly.
We've
Nearly
evolved
50
with the technology through the years.
Okay, I'll answer it then. If it's truly current, it was headed to Switzerland when it turned around last night.
No, that's I agree with that.
What was
Air
that?
Force One, right?
Oh.
Air Force One.
Why did it turn around? What happened?
Had a little electrical issue.
Little technical
But of
problem.
course, when when it broke, it was like, uh-oh.
They better check and make sure the mechanics aren't from Greenland.
Greenland or Trump
my
land?
gosh. Oh my gosh. Nearly 15,000 people of what profession in New York City went on strike January 12th over staffing concerns and health benefit cuts?
It's usually sanitation.
That's what I think it is too. That's the first thing that popped into my mind, but I can't think of any. It might be one of these little I saw this one. It might be like a Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts. It might be one of those type deals.
Can you read it again?
Nearly 15,000 people of what profession in New York City went on strike January 12th over staffing concerns and health benefit cuts?
Yeah, that sounds more like a civic issue, like police or firefighters or sanitation workers. It's going to be one of those three.
I think if it was the police, we'd know.
Yeah,
I think it's one we don't know. I'm not real. I don't know. I'm guessing.
Yeah, no, I am too.
I don't remember seeing this.
No,
Do you?
I do, but it feels like it was like an offshoot, and it doesn't feel like it was one of the three. But I hate to get off of the three.
Well, I would not be afraid to get off it because I don't.
But I can't remember what I like when I say it's like it could be like it's not I think we got to get off of franchises because that's not a city.
Okay.
I mean, I feel it's got to be an industry, a city.
Not teachers.
Nah,
we would have heard about teachers.
Would have heard about that.
It might be teachers. Yeah, it might be teachers.
Okay. Oh,
I don't know. I don't. It's one of. I'm gonna at least say it's one of the four.
I'm full of disappointment.
Is it one of? Or we can take the L or guess. Let's just guess before we take the L.
We got a good game.
You want to go sanitation? All right. Let's.
It's not bad. I mean,
I'm gonna go teachers.
Okay.
Nurses,
just like that. That's it. That's close. Teachers, nurses.
Yeah, I didn't.
I thought you might kind of work your way.
Wasn't
into
one
it.
of the three. I knew it wasn't the. But it's that.
I didn't.
It's close.
I
feel like teachers is close a miss to nurses as you could have, unless it was doctors.
Half point.
Yeah, half point. No half points.
Okay. Well, speaking of half, your halftime. I'm going to give you colleges and universities. And I expect you to get all four of these. I'm going to give you the university, and you're going to give me the state in which it's located. Okay, this is our halftime last night.
I'm
okay,
ready, baby.
All right, you got this. Kent State,
Ohio,
Johns Hopkins.
It's Baltimore, Maryland, I think.
Correct.
Yeah.
Loyola Marymount,
California.
Yep.
Yes, that's one that tripped up people last night. By the way,
They may want to go
that
Chicago, Illinois, Loyola, because there's a lot of Loyals, New Orleans,
and Loyola of Illinois.
Right.
Plus,
we know
last but
Marymount
not
because of
least-
basketball.
Yeah,
Right,
and
because
that's
they
why
gathered.
Yes.
and that's why people answering today know Loyola because of that run,
Correct.
Sister Jean.
Yeah.
That's probably
That's right. Yeah, and Lehigh.
Lehigh's Pennsylvania, I believe.
Very good.
Yeah.
Okay, good job.
E.
That's for Lehigh. Real close to Gettysburg.
Shout out engineers.
Real close to Gettysburg.
E. Gettysburg.
By the way, Gettysburg, when I went there, it was much smaller than I thought it was going to be. You expect this huge, expansive place, but anyway.
It's a 200-mile, 129-mile drive. 2 hours you can get from Lehigh to Gettysburg.
Shout
if you want
out.
to take a field trip like the crew from The Office did. They once they went from Scranton to Gettysburg. Wonder how far that is.
Remember the Titans went somewhere.
Opryland.
No, it was a graveyard.
No.
All right, we got time for a couple more, Johnny.
Travel. What is the name of Delta Airlines' frequent flyer program?
Can I look on my phone?
It'll be like Elite, Platinum, Diamond.
I'm not a frequent flyer.
Yeah, no, those are the levels. It's called. Ask me the question again.
What is the name of Delta Airlines' frequent flyer program?
It's right there. It's on my app. If I can look at my app, I'm not gonna look at it. Should be allowed to look at the app. I'm not looking up the answer. I'm just looking at my phone. The app. The Delta app is the.
I got it.
It's like.
I got it.
Is it like Let's Fly Away?
No, you're close. You got one of the words there.
It's not Want to Get Away. That's
Southwest.
Let fly. Fly rewards. Fly.
Sky miles, fly miles, fly.
Fly.
Fly to.
Fly away.
Fly away.
Fly by. Fly miles. Fly miles. They're called fly miles. What is it? Just say it.
Is it Fly Delta?
Sky Miles.
Sky Miles. I knew that one.
Oh, on my
I know you did.
On my app, it says Fly Delta. It's Fly Delta.
No, it's Sky Mile, but that's the reward system. Is that what the question was? What's the
exactly.
rewards? Yeah, I didn't think of it like
Yeah.
that.
I didn't think of it.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Frequent flyer
We're
program.
idiots.
I was thinking more of the slogan for some reason.
Last one.
Last one.
Get out of here.
Okay, I had to throw a question out last night, so I replaced it with a president's question.
Oh,
Yes. Hell yes.
Of course, yes.
I've been
I
studying.
think you're going to get this. Okay. I want you to tell me, who was Richard Nixon's first vice president?
Was it
Spiro Agnew,
Spiro
right?
Agnew, right?
Spiro Agnew. Yes.
Hey, we got a president question. Man, we missed one. Barely. Doggone it. All right, John.
You did. It was barely.
All right, buddy.
Thank you, Johnny.
Smell you later, my friend. There he goes. Get smart, John. All right. I guess we don't show up. I don't know if they would include. I don't know if That Smell will include us without a first rounder, but the Mel Kiper 1.0 is
Let's
out.
go, Mel.
It's here, baby. Hot off the presses when we return.
So happy.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
I want total control of my team.
Frank Franchi.
I want to be able to recruit anybody that I want. No interference.
The Franchi Show.
Whoever's trying out for the team, wake up.
Making the ride home a little more enjoyable. Afternoons on 1010XL.
Selling your home does not have to be a hassle. It does not have to be hard. In fact, it can be real easy when you turn to my friends Chad and Sandy. Call Chad and Sandy, the only agents I would call to sell my home. It boils down to this, and I'll give you some of the other particulars, but bottom line, your home sold guaranteed, or they will buy it. So take this down, ChadandSandy.com. Jacksonville homes are selling, but you don't want to take months and get a low price. Getting top price means aggressive marketing. Chad and Sandy Newman, the Jacksonville experts. Proven systems. They will drive demand into selling your home. Whether you need to sell now, whether you want max price, buying or selling, fast or max cash, Chad and Sandy have the proven plan guaranteed. Local real estate experts we trust. No required costly repairs. Pick your move date. Chad and Sandy guarantee your home sold at an agreed upon price and deadline, or they will buy it. Don't wait any longer. Make that call today to 904-414-6200.
Lauren Brooks here for Terminix. Before termites attack your home or business and cause costly damage, Terminix it. Terminix stops termites in my home fast. These destructive pests may have been around for millions of years, but before they show up, so does Terminix. And their time is up. Don't live with a termite problem. I certainly wasn't going to. Terminix it. Visit Terminix.com today to schedule a free inspection online. That's TERMINIX.com. Terminix.com.
Hey, Jacksonville DDH. Dreamfinders Danny Hicken here with the scoop from Dreamfinders Homes, your National Builder of the Year. We've got first-year interest rates as low as 2.99% in homes in 20-plus communities throughout Northeast Florida. If you're house hunting, make sure your first pick Dreamfinders Homes, the proud official home builder of the PGA Tour, the Florida Gators, and your Jacksonville Jaguars. Visit dfhsalesevent.com today and tell them Dreamfinders Danny sent you.
From free agency to the draft, training camp to the playoffs, nobody covers the Jags like Jaguars today. Mike Dempsey and Fat Tony bring the smartest football talk in Duval. Covered by Renewal by Anderson Custom Windows and Doors. 10 to noon weekdays on 1010XL.
Finding the right plumber to reline your cast iron pipes doesn't have to be a stressful experience. When you hire Superior Plumbing and Pipelining, you can rest assured you're getting the best in the industry. At Superior Plumbing and Pipelining, we're so confident in our work that we encourage you to get multiple estimates. Look at each company's reviews and check the scope of their pipelining work to make sure it's what you're expecting. But at the end of the day, make the superior choice. Superior Plumbing and Pipelining. Request a free estimate at superiorplumbingjax.com.
WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
New year, new lifetime dreams. Let's build them together. Jeff Breyer here with the Lifetime Family of Companies, your local backyard
and indoor
home improvement specialists.
That's right, Dad. Lifetime enclosures, lifetime flooring, and lifetime windows.
Glass and screen enclosures, outdoor kitchens, pergolas, replacement windows, all to enhance your home's livability and value.
And a huge flooring showroom with thousands of the latest tile, LVP, hardwood, and carpet selections to help you fall in love with your home again.
Come experience the lifetime difference. Call or visit one of our showrooms today for our limited lifetime offers.
Lifetime enclosures. It's your go-to for golf talk. The Edwin Watts Golf Hour.
All we need to do is develop the rest of your game. Then you'll be unstoppable, son.
Get local updates, gear reviews, and all things golf talk. Saturday mornings at 10 on 1010XL.
Look around and we know you've got options for gasoline, but those other places, they're not in the business of more. At Shell, that's what you get every day. Members get more rewards, more savings, more special offers. You'll even get 10 cents per gallon off of your first fill when you sign up and save on every fill after that. Choose to get more and more with every drive. Join the Shell Fuel Rewards program today at fuelrewards.com. Offer valid at participating Shell locations. Offer must be redeemed within 60 days of registration. Limit 20 gallons. Restrictions apply. Visit fuelrewards.com for more information.
When it's game time, make feeding the crowd easy. Chicken Salad Chick serves fresh Southern-style chicken salad, flavorful sides, and crowd-favorite catering trays. Order ahead at chickcatering.com or visit one of 4 area locations today.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Hall & Sons Plumbing. Florida head coach Todd Golden, off last night's win over LSU, says there's more than one way to win a game.
The goal is to not have to rely upon, good shooting to win.
Florida Hoops jumps to number 16 after road wins over Oklahoma and Vanderbilt, leading 5 SEC teams in the coaches' poll. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
At 8:06, it's 42 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
All right, ooh, that smell. We got a Mel Kiper mock draft. Of course, no first rounder. We'll see where our pick landed and what Cleveland is projected to do with it. We'll do that in just a second. But it occurred to me, I make the rounds when we go to break. I can't sit still.
Yeah.
There's an amazing little employment/human psychology fact. And they say that humans are creatures of habit, and it's become a cliche, but it's amazing that we come to work every day and we park in the exact same parking spot every day.
Yeah, that's my spot.
And I wonder how many people do that. Like when they go to work every day, they park in the same spot. Now, if there's like larger companies, I guess, and you're like having to find parking, it's one thing. But like, I bet you if we went out there today and took and because we all get in about at your own separate time, it'll be the same 12, 15 cars out there. I wonder if every day you went out there at a certain amount of time, for the most part, they're all parked in the exact same spot.
Mm-hmm. I'd be offended if I came to work and somebody was in that particular spot where I park.
I don't hit the same spot. I hit one of those spots.
It looks the same to me.
Yeah, I don't think it's the same spot.
Yeah.
It might be, but I don't think it is.
It's close.
Sure, in that corner.
It's
over
one
there.
of two.
And by the way, as long as we're confessing, I missed the Belfort Road exit today.
You've done that a couple times now.
Yeah.
Well, that is not surprising to anyone.
Yeah. I was just.
By the way,
I was daydreaming.
It just went right by.
I brought this up though because what alerted me to that line of thinking was, we got a young man who works here, and I always thought he's pretty sharp young cat.
Okay.
I'm starting to wonder,
who is it?
I'm talking about Max. Max is also a creature of habit like us, and he parks his truck in the same place every day. But the place he parks his truck, there's a couple of sociopathic woodpeckers.
It's unbelievable.
This is the damnedest thing I've ever seen.
It's crazy.
He parks his truck, and the woodpeckers go over there, and they peck on his truck.
We've all seen this.
Yes, and he's seen it. And he knows
it's a tremendous woodpecker. It's like
Yeah.
Woody. It's like Woody. He's got the red bill, and I mean the red whatever that thing is on top of his head.
Woodpeckers are pretty common in Florida. I've
never seen it before.
You've never seen a woodpecker?
Never seen a woodpecker pecking on somebody's car window.
In my backyard. You should, next time you come over for dinner and drinks like we do so often, we'll check out some. You can become a bird watcher like me. We'll look through the telescope.
Okay.
But yeah, woodpeckers typically. This is a context clue. They usually peck on wood. But if I were a car or truck owner, and I was parking in a spot where the woodpeckers were going psycho,
I would have moved.
I wouldn't keep parking there.
Correct.
So I guess that's the power of habitual behavior. I got Woody, the psycho woodpecker, just attacking my man Max's truck every day.
And yet Max continues to park
And yet
there.
Max continues to park there.
And he knows this is happening.
I
He's
know.
upset
We had a
about
conversation.
it.
The four of us, in fact.
Yeah,
we huddled up.
His windows got some little
He was
dings
showing
on
the
it.
damage. Did he have his keys in his car moving it? Nope.
I in fact, showed him the video.
You're right.
Which I would post on Twitter, but the mogul
You don't
hasn't
have
done
one.
yet.
It is a
Hashtag free the mogul.
I will say this about said woodpecker that Dan has never seen in action. It is a monster.
Yeah.
This thing's a hog.
Yeah.
I mean, most woodpeckers are smaller than this bad boy. He looks a bit deranged. He may have eaten his woodpecker family before he came over here.
He's a biggin.
And he's just pecking. Everyone's prone to their lot in life. But, man, if you're a bird, it'd be easy to get ticked off. You watch the eagle fly. Here I am just banging my head against the wall every day. That's what a woodpecker does. Gets up and just bangs his head against the wall, Dan. That's a good day.
Good day.
A grinder.
He works.
So anyway.
Ooh, that smell.
All right.
Can't you smell that smell? He's back.
Of course,
He's better than ever. The hair is stronger. It's a bit grayer. But Mel Kiper is ready to roll here. It's his time. And here on Jan 21, 2026... He's got his mock draft, but before we do that, we've got to clear the decks here.
I didn't get the receipt on how much he dropped in mispicking this game, but nonetheless.
Yeah, that receipt.
I keep getting the positive reports on all that. Yeah, all the exponential wins.
They covered.
Yeah, but he doesn't take cover.
Oh, he took him straight up.
Well, if he is
Joe,
a man
did you take him straight
if
up?
He's a man of integrity because he told us they were winning
Top
for
of
the
the
last
morning,
3
boys.
weeks.
Did you take him
Top
straight
of
up,
the
Joe?
morning.
You?
Jeff bullied me into taking straight up because I took the points last time. I should have won. Jeff and my little cousin, man, they both were like, "What you doing taking
That's
the
right.
points? You feel good about it?"
That's
Joe?"
funny. Let me take it back. Dan and Joe and I were on a group text before the last game, and he goes, "This is how confident I am," and he sends us this sheet that has Miami plus 6 in that game or something too, or whatever it was. I said, "Well, you're so confident. Why are you late? Why are you taking points?"
No.
And now it circles back and it
Man.
gets him in the finale. That's too bad.
Hey, bro, I got home. I can't watch the game, but
No,
you
of course
cannot overstate how incredible a story Indiana went.
I know.
Is Temple
yeah.
and Rutgers playing
Yeah.
next year?
Yeah.
I mean,
No, it's fair.
Signetti has ruined with his coaching peers when they go to convention. This 4-year stuff is out the window.
Out
man.
the
None
window.
of you guys have any cover.
Nope.
We're talking with this guy. I mean, I kind of IU, my fraternity was founded in Indiana in January 5th, 1911. So I kind of follow, we pull for them. Guys, but not, they're not my team, but I have Indiana sweatshirt, hat. But when you say they were the worst team, I mean, forever. They'd have a guy, Randall L. every now and then or Penix, but All hats off to them, man. They played. We had the thing is, man, why did the dude just block? Our tight end did not block the guy on the punt. They were in a punt safe.
That was terrible.
Yeah, he just watched him go by. It was weird.
The atmosphere was incredible. It was probably 50-50. It may have been 55 Indiana, 45 us, but it was close to 50-50. Took about 2.5 hours to get in the game. We had to go through 3 security checks. Electric atmosphere. Couldn't have asked for much more. We were down. It took a while for our offense to get started. No points in the first half. 21 in the second half. But it was a fight. It was
it was a
can't
good
say enough
game.
about
You had your game. You had your chance. You had your chance. Dan, you can't.
It's an impressive run. Those are good teams they beat.
It's one of those where you just. Man, it's because it sucks.
It's so hard to win.
It sucks to not win it all. I mean, when
Good
you
luck
get
getting back,
to that level with a minute left, and we just need a touchdown.
Yeah.
And Carson, I don't blame Corey. There are a lot of people throwing him under the bus. No, man. Hey.
I don't know what he was seeing there, Joe. What happened? You probably
neither do I.
What's going on?
The receiver said it was his fault.
The receiver said it was his fault.
He was supposed to be looking back.
Yeah.
I mean, it was underthrown though.
But it didn't. That's the thing. It didn't look underthrown. It looked like that's where he was trying to throw it.
Yeah,
that's what it looked like to me.
I mean, the receiver would have fought for the ball, but it still, wouldn't have been in.
I got
you. We could have lived to fight. I would have called a draw play there. Honestly, we had.
Yeah, you had time, and I think Tony was dragging short.
We didn't have.
He had one timeout too.
Tony was in the middle of the field.
Yeah,
Tony was in the middle of the field open, but hate to lose, man. But it was you got to take your hats off to him. I mean, their coach, that Stones. I mean, they were going to kick the field goal.
Yeah.
They ran that little draw, quarterback draw, and the guy got it. It's just destiny sometimes. I mean,
I saw that.
He got hit and tackled like 5 times.
What's the dude?
Wobbled in the end zone.
What's the dude on your defense? His last name begins with a B, like Basanthe or
Wesley Basant.
Okay,
yeah,
so last year
when he was at Cal.
Yeah, last year he basically knocked Mendoza out when he was at Cal. And then this year he was the one that Mendoza ran over to get into the end zone. For the there's a lot.
You asked a question yesterday, and we asked the wrong question.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, if they changed quarterbacks, who wins that game? If Mendoza plays for Miami,
I didn't say who wins that game. I said
you say they win, but you know what? A bigger certainty.
What?
Keep the personnel the exact same, and if Signetti's coaching Miami and Cristobal's coaching Indiana, Miami wins.
And that's not an insult to Cristobal.
That's how good
Signetti is. That's the best.
He's the goods. Oh, one last thing that could have changed the game. I don't know. When we got this kid from Washington State, I looked him up because it said in the transfer portal, we got a cornerback, and his name is Ethan O'Connor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, Ethan O'Connor, a cornerback? And I Googled him, and, but, bro, he had a pick 6. I don't know what he was doing.
Did.
It was right there.
Yeah,
Why did you really get the hell, bro?
Hey, what about the fact that the kid who picked it off is Sharp's nephew?
Yeah, he's Glenn Sharp's nephew. I mean, you couldn't write. We were going in with their fans, and their fans were pretty cool. I said, it's either going to be our 4th 30 for 30, or it's going to be your first 30 for 30.
This
is a storybook.
Yeah.
And I was hoping it would be our 4th, but live to fight another day. Let's let the litigation come, and once again, we'll get the best quarterback.
You guys have had more quarterback litigation issues in the last 4 or 5 years. But, hey, man, that seems to be the path now.
Whatever.
Go find an experienced quarterback, give you a year or two. Take your shot. Ohio State did it with Howard, right?
They'll go 3 for 3 if they get Mensa.
Remember, I told y'all when NIL started, I said, if you want to get some rules behind this and NIL get changed, just let Miami get good at it.
I'll say this, I'll say this. Going into, if you get Mensa, he's the best of those 3 that you got going into the season.
I wouldn't.
In other words, I don't know. Cam Ward.
No, but Cam Ward proved it. But Cam Ward, there was questions about Cam Ward at least. Mensa's a baller, man.
Yeah, he's balled it.
Well, it was funny. The question was, it was like, Miami's paying Cam Ward $1 million. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! They was like, oh, they're paying Carson back $4 million. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
10.
Bro, pay the money. It's gonna be $7 million probably.
Yeah, they need to put something in place.
All right. Well, thanks for calling, Joe. Appreciate you.
All right, let's do this. Let's turn our attention back to those guys in college. I imagine some of those Miami and Indiana players.
Well, just to give them a little piece of it, Mendoza's the first overall pick to
first, and I'll tell you, the Jags would have picked 24th.
Yeah.
That pick goes to Cleveland, so we'll take a look at that, maybe some other locals, and turn our attention back to the pigskin. We got championship weekend coming up. We got Murph today?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had Hall of Fame inductions. We get a Met and a Brave.
Yeah.
And one Shazam spotlight as it pertains to that. Brought to you by ShazamAuto.com and the Murray Ford Superstore, Stark and Kingsland. Take that short drive, save on these big city prices. Where would center field rank in positions of importance in sports? Top
Very
10?
Very important.
Top 5? Maybe top 10.
Well,
for
yeah,
sure,
quarterback,
top 10.
goalie.
And then you get pitcher, and we can parse out, is center field the most important position in baseball? I'd argue it's maybe shortstop and pitcher first, but it's a very important position. Andrew Jones, Carlos Beltran both went into the Hall of Fame last night, both as center fielders. A couple of notes. One, Shazam, this is what irritates you about Hall of Fame voters. Although it's great it works out this way. You could have said the same thing about Tony when he first became eligible for the Hall. But in Andrew Jones' first ballot, he got 7% of the vote, Dan. How can the same group of people look at a player and say, about 7% of us feel he's a Hall of Famer, and yet 3 or 4 or 5 years later, that same group's 80% of them think he's a Hall of Famer.
Greatest jump in voting history.
I just don't understand how that happens.
Yeah.
But here's another one, too. With the center fielders, Beltran and Jones going in yesterday, since 1981, so 40-something years, only 2 center fielders have gone into the Hall.
Wow, that's crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
Lowest debut vote percentage. Andrew Jones, 7.3. Scott Rowland, 10.2. Billy Wagner, 10.5. Todd Helton, 16.5. Duke Snyder, 17. Burt Blyleven, 17.5.
It's funny, Snyder and Blyleven aside, all those others who do not feel like Hall of Famers to me. Andrew Jones does. I'm an Andrew Jones fan. He played for my team. I think his defense alone would get him in. He's like Ozzie Smith, but he hits 400 homers. But only 2. Can you name the 2?
What is the question? Oh, the
two center fielders. I will say they both have played, they're modern day players. These guys played primarily in the 90s.
Rock Raines, was he a center fielder?
I don't think Tim Raines is in the Hall of Fame.
Came to mind.
One is an obvious one when you're like, duh.
Junior.
Yeah, Junior. That's the duh.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one, he's a center fielder for sure, and he's a surefire Hall of Famer, but because of where he played, he's probably not, but he was a caricature a little bit. He's a personality. He was a character. He's on a World Series winning team. Don't know if he ever won an MVP. I think I can remember way back in the day reporting him as the first either $1 or $3 million a year player.
Ricky.
That's a great guess. I guess, did Ricky not go in as a center fielder strictly? Maybe because he played so much by the end. He played a lot of left and DH. American League. I think he won 2 titles in his career. But it may only be 1. I know for sure he won 1. Context clue. I know for sure this guy won 1. Sadly, I know for sure he won 1.
Ricky played primarily left field.
Yeah.
Played some center.
Yeah. I know that's your last context. He's an American League player, and I know for sure he's an American League player. I know for sure he's a center fielder. I know him for sure.
Who?
Kirby Puckett.
Oh.
Kirby Puckett is the only other. So the last 2 center fielders to go in, Junior and Kirby Puckett, and yesterday both make their way to the Hall. All right, the that smell mock draft when we return. Next on The Drill.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
This traffic report is brought to you by 1010XL. I-95 North.
Hey, it sucks.
I-95 South.
It sucks.
Beltway East.
Sucks.
Beltway West.
It sucks.
Butler Boulevard.
It sucks. Do you want to grow your career with a company that's committed to growing with you? Florida Home AC has aggressive plans to double their workforce, and they're looking for determined, resourceful people with initiative. Just log on to FloridaHomeAC.com/careers to find out more. We're talking a competitive, guaranteed base salary with bonus opportunity, comprehensive paid training programs, and promotions based upon performance and top shelf benefits. It's all waiting for you. Log on to FloridaHomeAC.com/careers. Florida Home AC, equal opportunity employer.
Hey, get here, my friends at Prize Picks, man. The big game is on the way. Lock and low. We don't have many games left, but Prize Picks is always there for you. And the max discounts, take advantage of those, man. They're fantastic. You got mix and match sports, of course. You can follow other players. How about stacks? I mean, you can pick the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup. You know that one's going to hit. Use them over and over and over again. And certainly the Prize Picks has early payouts. But you can't play any of these fun games if you don't download the Prize Picks app. So download the Prize Picks app today. Use code 1010XL, $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code 1010XL to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. It's Prize Picks, man. It's good to be right.
Jacksonville Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Westside, your locally owned commercial truck headquarters and proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Hey, it's Rick Ballou. We got a fresh shipment of hard-to-find ProMaster vans, perfect for Section 179. My buddy Tommy and his team are committed to the community and make the process simple. Upfits, delivery, everything handled right. If you need ProMaster vans or commercial trucks for your fleet, you need Jacksonville Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Westside.
Hey folks, it's Frank Frangie for Lee and Kate's Class, and I think you deserve a spa-like shower, don't you? Get rid of that dirty, dated setup you have in your bathroom. Those old-style showers can be really ugly. Install a gorgeous frameless shower with thick, sexy glass and a free diamond coating protection that's easier to clean, like Rain-X for your shower. Your bathroom will feel like a luxury spa every morning and night. You deserve it. Visit my friends at leeandkatesglass.com.
You're gonna see a big difference.
New year, new club. This is Joe C., and I'm proud to be a member of Southampton. And with the popularity of golf, getting a tee time is tough. But with membership comes member privileges. Enjoy clubhouse dining, expanded practice area, focusing on all parts of your game. And right now, you can join with an annual commitment and get a $1,000 discount, plus $500 of Pro Shop credit. All the details are online at golfsouthampton.com or call 287-PLAY and make a tee time today at the Golf Club of Southampton.
When someone excels in and out of the classroom, we should celebrate it.
That's why 1010XL brings you the Southeast Orthopedic Specialists Scholar Athlete of the Week.
Wednesdays on The Frangie Show, tuned up by
The Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Local Union 234.
Don't wait for leaks to tell you it's time. Start the new year with a roof built to last from Romano Brothers Roofing. Serving Jacksonville for over 45 years, their family-owned team handles repairs, full replacements, and residential or commercial installs, including durable metal roofs. They even do remodels and additions. Call 904-246-5649 or visit RomanoBrothersRoofing.com for a free estimate. License number CCC 1328893.
We love talking sports on 1010XL, and I-9 Sports loves giving kids the perfect way to grow up playing the game. Spring and summer registration going on right now. Log on to i9sports.com to see all they've got to offer for kids ages 3 and up. Enter 1010 in the promo code for a discount. Year-round sports all across the First Coast. St. John's, Duval, and Clay. Sign up now for spring and summer. Great new locations added like Tofoy Creek High School and Westside Middle. Get your kids in the game with I-9 Sports. Enter 1010 in the promo code for a discount at i9sports.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
Come on, Mel. ESPN's missing the boat on this one.
What do you got?
I mean, we can't. This is the,
Yeah.
Every time he's on, they should be playing
Well,
this.
they don't have the creativity of the small market Jacksonville. Just a little small market duo doing the best we can here in the AM. Welcome aboard. Murphy Power Hour is coming up. We got percolating baseball news, but we have teased this thing to Kingdom Come, and the Kingdom has come. Here it is. Ooh, that smells. Mock draft. First thing it is Fernando Mendoza at the quarterback position. I would imagine if the Raiders took him, the plan would be to keep Geno.
Yeah, keep Geno and let Mendoza play.
Mendoza.
I don't know. Maybe you don't keep Geno. Maybe you let Geno go. I mean, if you take him number 1, he's starting. That's how it works. You know that. So I think
he's very, very accurate. We'll see if
I love him. You question him.
I just question the arm strength. There's a lot of intangibles. He doesn't.
I'm all over him. I'm taking him. If I'm the Raiders, I'm Tom Brady. I'm putting him under my wing. I think he's got
That's
a lot
fair.
of characteristics.
Yeah, and I hot taked him to the bench by year 3, but we'll see how it plays out. I wish he's easy to root for. He's a nice kid. First Miami player is not Reuben Bain.
No, a lineman.
Yeah, it's Mayoga, the offensive tackle.
Where's he going?
He goes to the Arizona Cardinals. The Titans in our division go that linebacker you love so much, David Bailey of Texas
I don't want
Tech.
that.
Did they buy him, or was he a developmental player there?
He was a bot.
Where'd he come from? Do you remember?
I think he's Stanford.
Okay. The Giants. Ooh, buddy. They're going all in on that pass game if they go Carnell Tate they've already got Malik Neighbors and the developing Jackson Dart, and there's John
can't doubt Ohio State receivers, but I didn't see enough of Ohio State this year to sit there and go, gosh, this Carnell Tate guy's good.
All right. Reuben Bain Jr. doesn't last too much longer. He goes number 7 to the Washington Commanders. Jeremiah Love, this would be a nice pairing. This is where need meets value. The Chiefs at number 9.
Oh, Chiefs at 9.
Don't give them Jeremiah Love. All right, we continue along here. Just looking for something that catches us with some local interest. Ty Simpson, 16 to the Jets.
Oh, God. Don't do
Could
that.
do the
Don't
Jets
do that to the kid.
Right, isn't that the truth? C.J. Allen, the Georgia linebacker, 19 to the Panthers. A third player in the top 20 for Miami. It's Messidor, the other edge rusher.
I like him.
He really came on late as well. I think he had 2 sacks the other night, by the way, over 10 for the year. The Jags would have had the 24th pick this year.
Who's that?
With it, the Browns are going to take a position that would not be chosen if the Jags were picking. Wide receiver Zachariah Branch from Georgia. They love 5'10", 180. You know, the wide receiver room last year at Georgia only had 1,400 yards receiving behind Jackson Smith and Jigman Puka Nacua alone this year. He did have 81 for 811, 10 yards a pop, but at that size, you would think the 10 yards per catch would have to be higher, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Did Branch scare you? He's a good player at Georgia.
No, I like the kid going to Buffalo a couple picks later. The Tennessee kid, he scared me a little bit.
Chris Brazzell.
Brazzell kid, yeah.
The second. All right, continuing down near the end of the first, another Georgia offensive lineman, Monroe Freeling to the Rams. Somewhat surprisingly, but Caleb Banks from the Gators still holding on to first-round status. It's the bottom of the first here to the Denver Broncos at number 30. I guess they're picking the Patriots to win. Makes sense. And then that's it. That's it from, and of course, you know, with the Jags.
Yeah.
You got no first rounder. The more interesting look at Kuiper or other projections wouldn't be a first round mock. It'd be their positional rankings. And then you can kind of slot in where the Jags might be looking. And
we do have Travis Hunter starting over again. So
Correct.
that'll be fun.
And the second rounder who didn't play a bit. It's like you got
the second rounder didn't play a bit.
And we already are winners. So those are like 3 picks almost.
Yeah. In a way, you're right. So that's not bad. And then we have maneuverability with the second and 3 third-round picks. So
correct.
We'll see how they're able to do, what they're able to come up with, and how they can improve this football team.
As we get closer to the draft, we'll get the more consensus opinion on how strong a draft it is. That's always the storyline. Well, that was a really deep draft for D tackles.
Definitely not quarterback heavy.
No,
but you never know with quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Like this may turn out.
It's always been that way. Like the Heisman national champion winning quarterback has often gone number 1 in NFL history, and it's been a crapshoot. And in today's day and age, there are more quarterbacks that can develop.
Beware this one as you get ready for the draft. As you do your draft prep out there, Googans, beware this one.
Are you putting together your draft prep notebook again this year?
I am.
Okay.
I'll have that out, available to the public.
It's available at Dollar Tree?
No. It's heavy cheese.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
What's the one? What's Barnes and Noble. You have to go to Barnes and Noble.
I haven't told them yet, but Murph's writing the forward. For
me. Okay, nice.
For the draft. I know ball. This guy knows ball. He's
Murph, did we get a vote yesterday? By the way, did we get a single tabulation?
No, we didn't.
We did.
Son of a bee, man.
I would have pushed on that.
Yeah.
Couldn't take the under. But yeah, that's about how many votes.
Maybe one vote down there somewhere.
It was an honor to be on the ballot.
Yeah.
Northeast Florida combined for 0.
Yeah, me and Howie, we took the collar. Yeah, both of us. We couldn't.
I mean, can't we call Sherman and say, Joel, can we give you a 10 hole?
Why don't you put us next to each other and put 1?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Give us 1 for the area.
I don't know if he can answer this question. He's too humble.
Uh-huh.
But he knows the game so much more than I do, and even though it's a question that involves a peer, he can't answer this question. It's too bad. If you could answer this question, this would be top-notch radio.
Oh, dear.
Daniel Murphy is setting his lineup card. He's the manager, and he's got Daniel Murphy and Chase Utley on his roster, and you got to send one of them on the field today.
Oh, Chase is on the menu today. I'll come off the bench, though.
My man just said Chase Utley's better than him, Hick.
Are you?
No chance.
I mean,
why?
He wasn't better than me in the old man home run derby we did.
Beat
in
his
London.
ass.
I took him down. Right, and he lived a mile and a half down the road. I got him.
Why was Chase again? I'm not looking at stats. This is where you guys bombard me with WAR and
here's
plus
the stat.
and OPS.
He's probably got like 2,500 more plate appearances than I do.
Is he better than David?
Yeah.
Wow.
But because of availability,
wow,
not necessarily peak.
Where did you think Utley's a Hall of Famer?
Yeah, he's going to end up getting in. He's at like 60%.
I know, but that's a mistake.
He is not a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, just no way, man. You at some point trust your fans.
That's fair. I'm not saying I disagree with you. Then you are for a small Hall of Fame.
Yes, that's right.
Because no one is going to get counting stats anymore.
Good.
No one.
Okay.
Well,
like 3,000.
They should. You know why? Because they're not as good and hardy, and they're not as dominant as the old guys were. Because I would tell you, these BS counting stats wouldn't be in play if there's Shohei. Seems like he gets the counting stats because he's that much better. Used to be the Hall of Fame were for the 2 or 3 guys in the league at the moment that were that much better than the rest. And now we're putting in, if you're an all-star.
The youngest Hicken wants me to ask you how Rick Porcello got a vote.
He did, really?
If Rick Porcello get a vote, you can get a vote.
That's Murphy should have got a vote, bro. Just for that
Our New York guys let us down on that.
I would say
Chase Utley's not a Hall of Famer. I never one time in my life said, "Oh, damn, Utley's up next inning." Never.
I'm as worthy of a vote as Rick Porcello is. Not to say that he couldn't play, but we were pretty equal.
Fine, that's enough. We'll end on there.
Now, listen, I had to finish my thought.
Okay.
Which was simply this: beware of the guys who do the draft preps. These NFL scouts, managers, GMs, and the quarterback starts to rise. Those guys almost never work. See Brigham Young's Zach Wilson or whoever. Those guys that you got to trust your eyes on some of these guys. Now, you may be wrong, but they do all this work and all of a sudden these risers because they want a quarterback in there because they need a quarterback. So they convince themselves that.
Well, here's what also happens, and this is just the reality.
Mm-hmm.
If you're just because you were the best of the year this year doesn't make you any better than, whoever the best was last year, Matt Barkley or Josh Rosen or, whoever it may be. I mean, it'll be interesting. If I were an NFL team, and this is dangerous, but man, high ceiling, what a payoff if it works. I'm going in on Malik Willis and seeing. I'm going to see where he can go. The last 2 years in a good system, I know he's played limited, but, I mean, every time he plays, his QBR is 90. His rating's 140. He's got 7 touchdowns, no picks. It's limited, but I'd much rather go get him than Mendoza or any of these college guys.
I got some ball talk coming up with Murph next right here on The Drill.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios. Polished by Harbor Dental Care, the locally owned smile restoration experts.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Get ready for an unforgettable night of classic rock with legendary Queensryche vocalist Jeff Tate.
Performing the hit album Operation Mindcrime for the final time.
One night only, January 28th at Florida Theater. Timeless hits from the unmistakable voice of Jeff Tate. Get your tickets now at floridatheater.com.
The investment landscape is always changing. New rules, new regulations, new opportunities. But at ITP Partners, man, we remain constant. Our commitment to your financial future. Consolidate your accounts. Roll over your 401k. Maximize your pension programs. Make your financial journey simple and smart. Those ITP Partners are terrific, man. Janice Cobb and Danny Abel, Reagan Wright and Reed Wingate, Jeff Hartman and Chris Bryan. Your investment strategy is built on trust, transparency, and experience. It's a new year. Get that money in motion, people. Don't let it sit. Let ITP Partners help you grow and protect your wealth so you can focus on all what matters most. Easy to get a hold of. Chris at itbpartners.com, Chris at itbpartners.com, or give them a call at 312-9751, 312-9751. They're ITB partners. They're stable, they're strategic, and they're secure, and they're my financial partners for life.
It's the Happy Renewal Year sale at Renewal by Andersen. Buy one, get one, 40% off replacement windows and patio doors. Plus, 0 down, no payments, and no interest for 12 months. But this offer expires January 31st. Renewal by Andersen, proud partner of the Florida Gators. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation.
License number CGC 1527613.
This is Dave Barker with IHRS. Are you frustrated with those trendy pills and lotions that claim to make your hair thicker and fuller? Tired of your hair falling out? Our hair restoration solutions have helped over 10,000 men and women restore their hair in as little as 2 office visits.
Call 904-777-IHRS. That's 904-777-4477. Or go to hairforme.com.
Bueller. Stay cooler with Bueller. Hey, pal, is that a turtleneck? Can't you feel it, Jason? There's a chill in the air, a definite nip. I mean, it is January. In Jacksonville, Jason. I didn't come here for cold. Well, I wouldn't call this. Cold weather gives me the sniffles. Sniffles turns to pneumonia. Suddenly, I'm in a hospital bed with a tube down my throat because Florida didn't get the memo about ignoring winter. So, switch over to heat. What if my system can't remember how to heat? Dude, put on these sunglasses. Whoa. Bueller Air and Plumbing can make sure your system is ready to switch from cooling to heat. We'll clean your heating coil to get rid of that burning dust smell and make sure you have the coolant pressure to keep your heat pump pumping out the heat. I had no idea these sunglasses worked in the winter. Stay cooler with Bueller. Visit BuellerAir.com.
Flame Broiler, the Rice Bowl King, is turning up the flavor with new char wings. These wings are charbroiled, never fried, grilled to perfection for a big taste without the grease. Grab them as a 3-piece or 10-piece side, or make it a meal with a 6 or 8-piece combo, served with rice and a drink. Order pickup or delivery today from any of Flame Broiler's 5 Jacksonville locations, or call 904-619-2786. Flame Broiler, bold flavor done right.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch. Welcome to the Daniel Murphy Power Hour.
Meet the Mets. Meet the Mets. That ball's well hit to right. I mean, really well hit to right. That ball is gone. Daniel Murphy has struck again. Daniel Murphy has homered for the 5th straight postseason game.
Presented by ITP Partners on 1010XL.
We're all creatures of habit. We talked about that a little bit earlier, and we get the fortunate habit of Daniel Murphy in studio with us once a week where we can tell him how baseball works, Dan. I kind of ponder that the other way. Here I am telling Daniel Murphy how it is. I do have this one comment from the text line. We were talking earlier about like every day people just like, it's almost like rote memory, just park in the same parking spot.
Yeah.
This guy says, I work at the Pentagon. It has at least 5,000 spaces. I park in the same spot every day.
We'll tackle this one with you real quick, Murph, because I know how you feel. I know how Jeff feels, and it always gets, but I think there's a solution. Look, we're headed to a lockout, right? We all agree that?
Yes. Now, also, let's say lockout is not the same thing as games being missed.
Correct.
Okay.
But we are headed.
There is going to be a lockout.
And I get the feeling that everybody's kind of on board. It's weird, except I don't think the
now the owner, at this last one, you can't pay this guy $60 million a year.
Hold on.
Somebody
what if, when we negotiate, okay, we get a cap, but we also bring
you want a floor?
Yeah. Can I get a floor?
One comes with the other.
Right.
Yeah.
If I get a floor, then will the players be amenable to that? Why not?
Probably not.
Well, then that's on you guys.
That's fair.
I mean,
the players are paying the price for it right now.
We're not going to have baseball, and you're going to get nothing.
I think you will. And the players, in some capacity, are paying the price for it in that it's the elite guys who are getting paid. Like it's so like I
But
think
we've been talking about that for years. Scherzer said that,
Yeah, but he didn't do anything to help.
He didn't.
Max, I love you.
Why wouldn't this help?
Because it'll just be the NBA model where you go to the halves, you do the max deal, and then you'll fill it in with.
Well, the
rest of
NBA
guys
model ain't
less
bad
players.
because average players make 11,
Less
12,
players.
15 million.
Less players.
Less players.
Yeah.
I don't care how much
I understand
they
what
make.
you're saying. So I think of more of like the Austin Slaters of the world.
Okay.
Austin is a major league player.
Okay.
And he finds it difficult to get
find
major
work.
league offers right
Okay.
now. And that's very different than Kyle Tucker getting 60.
Right.
But what I think ends up happening is you're willing to pay Kyle Tucker 60, and Austin is a major league player, but they say we have another couple guys that we think are equal to you. It's harder to find that with Kyle Tucker over the course of the season, and so they pay him more. It's like a quarterback. I'll go pay the quarterback, and then I'll pay the rest of them like a running back.
Well, the NFL has the best model, but they share TV.
Yeah,
you
it's more
guys don't share
centralized 'cause
TV.
we're regional.
Correct. So the big markets get more money TV wise, which helps them down.
I think that Major League Baseball is wrongly riding this wave of they think newfound popularity. If they think trotting out a team that has twice the payroll and resources and of everyone else is going to be a good long-term
It's not
plan.
everyone else. I got the payrolls over there. It ain't everyone else.
Well, the way they do business, other teams can't do.
if
you
it's-
can't, even if
But
you're
there's-
a high
but
spender
Murph-
like Boston, you can't defer like they can there with that
Forget
internet.
Boston. It's
Whoever.
The,
They're
it's,
high-
well, no, it's not whoever. It's the 10 to 15 ball clubs that just have no. They won't compete.
Yeah. It was the Aths for a while. It's the Pirates.
Yes.
It's who else is down there? You got
The Marlins.
Marlins, the
don't
Rays.
spin, The Rays disappeared. They were 5 years. Baltimore disappeared to not
Yes.
win a single postseason
Correct.
series so far.
No, we
So,
got to.
and I'm not arguing like.
No, I hear you. The problem is the disconnect here. I again, I don't know if this is generational. Maybe younger kids don't care as much, but I got to. Who said this? I admire what the Dodger organization has done on both sides of the house. They've done a phenomenal job on the revenue side, and they made great baseball decisions. Who said that? That's the commissioner. Bleep you, Manfred. That's a disconnect.
They haven't.
What do you mean? What? Here's, by the way, this to me is my mic drop argument against it all. Every facet of baseball to win, you have to have a talent that makes others' talents inferior. And a main part of putting together a winning baseball team is the talent of the front office, of the scouting staff, of their the development and their eye for talent. And the Dodgers have eliminated that from their key to success. You know what their talent is in the front office? Who do we want? Wait until he gets his max offer and then pay him $10 million more. There's nothing talented about that.
Is that how Freddie got there?
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. You
Yeah.
put one more year on it, he'd go into the Hall of Fame with
Yeah.
the Braves cap on. That's all you
Yeah.
had to do.
No,
everyone could have gotten Mookie. Anyone could have traded for him.
Those are fair
Anyone could have-
arguments.
Clayton was signed and developed there. Kershaw. Bellinger was drafted. Muncy was an under-the-radar acquisition. Corey Seager, before he left, was Will Smith. They were all drafted by the organization. Pajes as well, too. Last year, all the money they spent with Conforto, with who was the left-hander that couldn't get anybody out and got hurt, the reliever. He didn't pitch at all. Like,
was it Rogers?
Yeah.
2 years ago, the Mets had a payroll like $20 million higher than the Dodgers.
Ouch.
Well, that's a different argument.
Nope. I mean,
the argument is this, and I mean, we can disagree forever. I think value matters. I think worth matters. And when you distort worth, it sucks. Preston or Kyle Tucker
Shout out
ain't
Preston.
nowhere near worth what they're paying. He never will be. He's done nothing to earn that paycheck, and only because the Dodgers can, that's not a good enough answer for me.
Well, the Mets were willing to.
Not to pay what they paid him. No, they weren't.
Close.
55.
Were they?
Okay,
55.
For 6
the
years, I mean.
Dodgers were unwilling to pay him $350 million, and Toronto was.
Okay.
That's what the offer from Toronto was.
listen,
$350 in
listen,
totality.
Again, you guys are getting too on your Dodger hatred.
No,
It's not. It's not just. It's Dodgers, Toronto, Mets. But where are the Pirates?
Yankees.
Where
So
the
here's-
where are the
here's-
Marlins?
for the-
Where are the A's?
for the-
Where are these teams trying?
Yeah.
We got to get. And listen, I'm a Mets fan. I like it better this way because I got a rich owner, so he's going to spend. But you got to have more of it. Everybody's got to have a chance.
Yeah, this will sound, the Players Association would hate me for saying something like this.
Right.
I'm not opposed necessarily to more restrictions on the teams at the top. If there were more incentives and penalties for teams to compete at the bottom.
Yeah.
You can't disappear
But
for
that's
5 years
that's
like
what
Baltimore
right,
did.
But that's what the ceiling or the floor will do.
Yeah, but I don't want your cap. I want a more free market than that.
Yeah,
I
we
would
gotta
rather
have a cap.
No, well, we have a cap. They've taxed it right now. Only like 2 or 3 teams go above it as it is right now. There's
Yeah.
only a couple of teams. Everybody else lives below the tax threshold.
Well, but you got to give to get, and if I want to try to help, I want to try
give,
to.
I want to give to the fans. I want the fans of Pittsburgh to show up and think we have some semblance
just
of a
a
puncher's
chance. Yes, it's
Then
not.
Go
Correct.
get a player or two.
Well, yeah.
And stop drafting so terribly.
They don't. They drafted Skeens.
Well, they got a catcher. They took 1-1 that disappeared.
Well, he did.
Nothing personal to
Not
you.
1-1, but
close enough.
Close enough.
I don't know one
Henry
single.
Davis.
Something like that. I'm not coming at you. It's just like
here's
so like you could say Pittsburgh can't afford to miss as much,
Yeah.
but like when you just disappear from the free agent market, like I just think that like that should be accounted for the fans as well too. I'm not saying that Pittsburgh is going to go and have Boston's payroll, but you shouldn't be down there 100 million.
No, I agree.
When you're getting revenue sharing,
I agree.
All of these revenue sharing.
I've been
You have to take the earnings and you have to pour it back into the product if you want to win. I mean, that's fair
all those
too.
things and
But
Daniel's compelling arguments, and this team could have, and this team could have, and those are all fair. All I can tell you is, at the end of the day, you are only as good and strong as the fans who want to support, follow, and watch you.
Well, the fans are coming, though.
You can say the fans
They
are coming.
are.
I'm telling you, as a baseball fan, this is the harshest against the way things stand that I can remember in my lifetime.
Game 7, number
again,
5 in the.
that's all fine and
in the
dandy. What
year.
I'm telling you right now is, if you go on the Mets, you ask any baseball fan,
Yeah.
they are unhappy with the state of baseball.
I'd be more unhappy if they're missing games, bro. All right, let's take a break. We'll keep it rolling. I just wanted to get that out there. 'Cause
I don't know
that.
about that.
Really,
I don't know about that. They're more unhappy if they're missing games. I'm not so sure.
I think that last thing I'll say is players and fans align in this, in that they want each team to compete to the best of their abilities and put the best product out there. I think that there are some organizations who are willing to keep more of the money that they make, whether it be in the ballpark or
That's
revenue
why I
sharing.
want to make. That's why I want to bring the bottom up.
Yeah, a floor. All right.
But
how
you got to
about this?
give me
Let's do it.
something back.
I'll tax you at the bottom the same way we get taxed at the top.
Well, we can start there.
Then we'll
and
start
keep
there.
going.
And you can't be perpetual losers.
We can
for
work this
years
out
on
in the
end.
next hour and a half and be
definitely
done,
could.
so we don't have to have all this
We definitely
nonsense.
could.
of
Can I
lockouts
limit
and
the
stuff.
deferred? I mean, is there anything we can do?
We'll go back. This started when the Houston Astros disappeared for 5 years, stripped it all the way down, turned into a AAA ball club, and then won a World Series.
And he's right. The deferred crap's got to go.
That's
got to go. That's just no. We're not doing that. I mean, to a point. We got to find some common ground.
Yeah, but
there. We got to take a break. We're over. This
and
is
the
the drill.
Astros are the proper example. Did it the right way.
Back with more.
They were
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Hello, you're on the air.
There's more to 1010XL than radio.
1010XL is multimedia. All communication lines are clear.
Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Find 1010XL on your social channels.
Welcome to Key Buick GMC, proudly family-owned and operated since 1943. Come see why they're North Florida's new and pre-owned truck center, conveniently located on Southside and JTB, just minutes from the St. John's Town Center. At Key Buick GMC, every new vehicle comes with our lifetime powertrain warranty. Key Buick GMC, we are professional grade. Online at keybuickgmc.com. Lifetime powertrain warranty covers engine, transmission, drivetrain only. Exclusions apply. See dealer for details.
Hey, leave all the 2025 dirt and celebrate the new year with our friends from Zero Res. Carpets, tile, hardwood, LVP, area rugs, upholstery, basically every surface in your home. You can get that stuff Zero Resified. So it's time to call the cleaning pros at Zero Res. And don't forget about those air ducts. Zero Res has a 4.9 rating on Google with more than 8,000 reviews. That's 4.9 out of 5.0. That's about perfect. Bring in the new year with 20% off carpet and upholstery cleaning. That's right, I said it, 20%. Plus, take $100 off your air duct cleaning when you mention the 1010XL special. What do? Call 904-287-5727, 287-5727, or book online at ZeroResJacksonville.com. That's ZeroResJacksonville.com.
Get a healthy start in 2026. The Florida Department of Health in Duval County is here to help you get healthy and stay healthy all year long. Our dedicated team is committed to providing high-quality care and trusted public health services for our community. Our mission is simple: to protect, promote, and improve the health of you and your family. Learn more about our programs and services by visiting duval.floridahealth.gov.
Dan Hicken and Jeff Prosser start the week by giving the ball to the best back in Duval.
And off, Fred Taylor.
Monday morning running back with Fred Taylor is fueled by Epstein and Robbins DUI defense firm on 1010XL.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay and Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
If you've been in an auto accident, you can count on the experts at San Jose Collision to return your vehicle to pre-accident conditions. San Jose Collision can also provide a fresh paint job to freshen up your vehicle or completely change its appearance. They can paint and repair all foreign and domestic cars and trucks. When quality and professionalism are important to you, trust San Jose Collision in Mandarin.
This is Frank Frangie for the farm in Okefenokee. Can you imagine owning a handcrafted cabin tucked into a 1,000-acre regenerative farm? Imagine enjoying fresh produce from the garden, fruit from the orchard, meats from the smokehouse. Every meal is a true farm-to-table experience all year long. Belong to a place where your family can choose nature over screens, spending their days feeding animals, picking berries, and fishing in the farm's pond. Learn more at okefarm.com. That's okefarm.com.
Anytime you've got major plumbing problems, and even the minor ones, there's several potential causes, and they usually can't be easily detected. So don't guess at a solution. Hire Roland Reese Plumbing at plumbingjacksonville.com.
Need or want cash? Beaches Jewelry and Pawn has cash available. Ready to buy guitars, surfboards, jewelry, firearms, tools, and especially gold. They need it all, selling or pawning. Get cash on the spot at Beaches Jewelry and Pawn in Jacksonville Beach.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. You're listening to the Daniel Murphy Power Hour, presented by ITP Partners on 1010XL.
I was just telling Murph in the break, I got back from Gainesville last night. It's about 11. I see this trade go down for the Mets, and I'm waiting for all the Mets people. I think everybody's asleep, or, you know, these writers are all out drinking or something, but I got nothing. And I'm trying to figure out if, you know, the Mets are still in on Bellinger. I can't imagine, only because now the payroll's $350.
Yeah, they just added.
And they still. So, huh?
Why are you spending so much money?
Why are we?
Yeah.
Well, hopefully.
Because you got to keep up with the $800 million payroll.
Stop the season.
We'll make
Don't even go to camp.
But
Let's start football.
I'm guessing now we'll make some trades. But what do you think of Luis Robert? I mean, he's had 2 years at 225.
That scares you.
Offensively, he hasn't been good for the last two.
He's definitely a really good defender.
He's supposed to be, like,
right?
from what I've heard, like premium in center field.
Right.
He's also 2 seasons removed. So what if they're 25? So in the
he's had 2
season,
bad offensive years.
He was like 20% above league average, which if you take that and you add in the defense, he's an elite player.
As bad as he was last year, he stole 33, 34 bases, too.
Yeah, the toughest part will be stealing first.
I mean, I have to listen to this, ET, after I was taunted mercilessly less than a week ago about the incredible Luis Angel Acuna.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did hit 4 home runs.
He hit the 4 Venezuelan, and I mean, he was going to march the Mets into the future, and now he gone.
There's no position for him.
No, and I think he's out of options, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's hard when you're 5'2" to find that
I
spot.
wish him well. He's a good guy. I mean, I hope he does well.
I see the Braves pick
even
him
the
up.
White Sox aren't projecting him as a starter.
No, I think but they have place for him on the roster.
Yes.
I'm just responding to the taunting I got that he had my little brother over there for the Mets.
With Robert, he's a similar profile to Simeon in that they both defend.
Yes.
They haven't hit the last two years. You hope they keep defending, which I think they will, and that they smash left-handed pitching.
Right.
I think that's kind of your best bet. If they end up hitting righties, then
The
you're
Braves have flirted.
limited.
Robert has come up on that Braves radar the last 2 trade deadlines. He's been a guy that's always been half rumored to Atlanta through their
And the
outfield
Mets got him
injuries.
for relatively on the cheap because they
got
agreed
some
to
of
pay
them.
for the players that they sent over.
Yes.
So they took on what? Did they take on the whole 20?
The whole thing.
The whole freight.
The whole 20.
Keep them coming.
We
Plus,
got the 20.
When you talk about the penalties at the top, the cap, the soft cap we have, it'll be more than $20 million. Probably end up being about $40 million to get Luis Robert.
Well, then that'll be interesting as we go forward. But so I think at this point it'll be about trades then for the Mets as far as if they're gonna because they still need pitching.
Yes.
I know he can convince himself. Well, I like
I think that if it ends up going starting pitching market for a trade, you're thinking of a Freddie Peralta type that he'll grab a bullpen arm wherever he goes for that starting pitcher as well too.
Right.
While you're in there, might as well grab a relief arm as well.
But we'll see. We'll see.
Murph, you like to golf.
I do.
Right? So you'll
like my
get
batting
super
practice
excited if and when you get your first hole-in-one.
Yes.
Or you do some accomplishment.
You know what? I need to make sure it's a round because I just go out and play like 6 holes sometimes.
That's
so.
that. I mean, I don't have a problem. If you hole a ball on a par 3,
You count it?
As long as you only hit one shot on the hole and you're moving
If
to
you're
a hole
practicing by yourself and hit 2 or 3,
then that doesn't count.
That doesn't count.
If you're playing by yourself for 6 holes and you play a par 3 in that 6-hole stretch and you make it, that's a hole-in-one. And people aren't going to ask who are you. They're going to ask one thing: where?
All right.
What hole? So yeah, you're good if you do that on your own.
Ruined your train of thought.
No, I've got it back. Thank you. With this, I noticed on TGL last night, Justin Rose made an albatross, which he never made. So my question is this: if you're in a facility,
that wasn't a hole-in-one.
No, that was an albatross. That was a 2 on a
fairway?
5. Yeah.
Okay.
But if you were playing if you go over to one of these
simulator joints.
simulator places,
That doesn't count.
It doesn't count, does it? Yeah. No way. Yeah, no way. Will golf get to a point? Will there be a category for that? You think? I have a feeling they go in easier on the simulator. I feel like if I hit the number of shots on a simulator that I've hit on par 3s on the golf course, I'd have multiple holes in one.
There was a Barstool skit that one of the guys did like that, where he had to sit there
on a simulator.
On a simulator, I think it took him like maybe 20 hours.
There was a drill skit that didn't go so well here as well. With
that was out in the open. That was open air.
How far?
We sent
like 100.
We did a show one day at the
maybe.
yards.
like 120.
I got the shanks, which I never get.
And out of the blue, it
like
was
the first 4 or 5, I
mind-numbing.
dotted.
You started hitting foul balls.
Oh God!
I couldn't get it down,
And
and I made a mistake. It's the only club I brought. I could have fixed that.
Sweat pouring off them. And
If I could have fixed one thing, if I'd have put a 5, it's 120 yard. But if I'd have hit 10 5-irons in a row, I'd have been fine.
Okay,
but I've got the gap wedge. It's all I've got, and it has gone so squirrely. And it's one thing, and I'm far from a flawless golfer. It's one thing I've never really had trouble with, or the shanks.
Yeah,
ooh, it was bad.
Yeah, but it was a great bit.
Yeah, whatever. I tell you,
radio.
it didn't.
Great
I wasn't like embarrassed or anything. Give a crap, but man, it wasn't any fun. The idea was to throw some darts. I want to redo it this year. I want to redo.
Oh, we gonna run it back
somewhere. Not to the home course.
I can set that up. Oh, okay.
Or go out there. I don't care where. Anyway, we'll come back for the 9 o'clock hour. I've wasted enough time. This is the drill.
The drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. The team that loves the team you love.
They came together as a team.
1010XL, home of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Low mortgage rates are back. Listen, Loan Pronto has fixed rate mortgages with APRs as low as 4.89%. It's the lowest in years. Hey, gang, Prosser here. Smart homeowners are taking advantage of this while they can. If you got stuck in a 6% loan, you can lower your payment big time. Or you can keep your primary mortgage intact, get cash out, equity with Loan Pronto's rapid equity loans. One homeowner just got $250,000 out of their home. They paid off all their credit cards, some car loans, and cut their monthly expense by $2,000. Call now. See what option works best for you, but don't miss this big rate drop of 2026. Ask about new home loans, VA loans, full cash out refis, or their famous rapid equity loan. You can close in less than 2 weeks. You may be able to skip your next 2 house payments altogether. Call 904-999-1508 or visit loanpronto.com. No hard credit pull. 904-999-1508. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781. APR for well-qualified buyers.
Visit NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
Hey, Hickey hear from our friends at Action Garage Door. If your garage door wakes up the family or slows things down, man, you got to upgrade. Get a quiet smart opener from Action Garage Door Services. You'll be glad you did. I got one, and they are terrific, man. You can control it from your phone. You can enjoy smooth, quiet operations daily. And look, great time to act right now, January. Lock in current pricing before any early year updates and make no payments for 6 months with approved credit. And I'll do you one better. You go find Action Garage Door online. Go to garagedoor911.com. That's garagedoor911.com. And go to the promo code and enter 1010XL. You'll get $50 off, just like that. $50 off. That's garagedoor911.com for Action Garage Door. Premium parts, premium people, and premium service.
Greenlaw Group is for the insured. If you think you have roof damage, call 904-302-7055 today, and they will schedule you a free roof inspection. Trust their law firm to help you fight your insurance when you need it. These storms can cause damage you may not even see yet. Call Greenlaw Group, 302-7055. There's no cost to retain their law firm and no cost to have your roof inspected. They only get paid if you win. Greenlaw Group, for the insured.
Get straight talk from D-Rock.
So let me get this straight.
Mike DiRocco.
And we get his insight every Thursday from 10 to noon on Jaguars Today. Opened by Lee and Kate's Glass. Guaranteed greatness since 1926 on 1010XL.
Some auto shops call it an inspection and flag any little thing. That's called a wallet flush. At AA Automotive, they don't play that game. They fix only what needs fixing. AA Automotive on Richard Street. Boring name, awesome service, and no wallet flush.
The flagship station of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Frank Frangie here for Coil Fencing. Since 1927, Jacksonville has trusted Coil Fencing to protect what matters. And I trust them too. From tough chain link to your commercial project to sleek aluminum fencing your HOA will love, Coil does it all. Did you know that Coil can also install, service, and maintain those automatic gates that help protect your neighborhood or business? To schedule a complimentary consultation, visit CoilJacks.com. That's COYLE Jacks.com. Coil Fencing, A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
It's a new year at Best Bet Jacksonville, Orange Park, and St. Augustine. Cash in this month with thrilling promotions and tournaments, including daily high hands. Don't miss the winning weekends and table games Clockwork Cash Out, giving away $500 cash every 30 minutes on selected weekends at all Best Bet locations. The excitement is just beginning in 2026. Learn the games and see all the details at bestbetjacks.com. That's bestbetjacks.com.
This is Garrett Scantling, and I highly recommend Southeast Orthopedic Specialists for any orthopedic issue you have. I'm back to my Olympic training, and I feel great.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
My son had a meniscus surgery a couple years ago, went smooth as silk, was playing tennis in 2 weeks. This is Patrick Malarkey, and I highly recommend Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Hi, folks. It's Frank Frangie. Did you know that individuals over age 60 have great results on Awaken 180? See how you could drop weight and get off your medications in just 3 months with Awaken 180's Golden Program. Visit awaken180weightloss.com.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Kuhn Flowers. NFL reports a fresh off an AFC title. The Jaguars enter a pivotal offseason and could chase more blue-chip stars after last year's Travis Hunter splash. Robert McCray's 20 points and clutch free throws lifted Florida State past Miami, giving Luke Locks his first ACC win. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
Currently, it's 9:05 and it's 48 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller. Stay tuned because it's nasty time right here on 1010XL and 92.5 FM.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
I'm fed, feeling X-rated. It's Mr. Nasty time. Oh, Mr. Nasty time. The nasty time. Ooh, get it right. Get it right, get it right. Get it right, get it right. Get it right, get it right. What you gonna do, son?
Hey, you been hanging with McNasty lately?
All the time.
You're not taking him down to Orlando today,
I'm
are you?
definitely taking Nasty down there. We're bringing Nasty to the golf course.
Are you going to bring a little Nasty there?
Of course.
All right. Welcome back
Teach
to the
Nasty
show.
some coaches, a little bit of that side.
We're hanging out with Murph. It's Murphy Power Hour, brought to you by our friends at ITP Partners, and talking ball and obviously some baseball, but we'll also talk some football as well as we get through this painful process of letting it go. And I think the thing that I've said the most about it is I literally, and I think most would agree with me, that we believe the Jaguars had a chance going into the post. You know, everybody says just get in the tournament. You always got a chance. And that's true to a point, but
they're not all created
the
equal.
Steelers weren't going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's well said.
Okay? So, but this team really probably since the first time since 99, again, going into the playoffs, not 17, we got on a run, so that was cool, but I didn't think going into the playoffs that they had a chance. And sometimes you can be proven wrong. That's the positivity of trying to make it every year. That's what you can benefit.
If you get
but
in, you
this
can get hot.
team could stack up against anybody, considering who the participants were.
Yeah, like foundationally, we were good, and it felt like we had more good football left in us with the way ETN was running.
Right.
Trevor, he was playing, and we defended the run. I thought I've said it before, defended well enough to win against Buffalo, and to have the games come up on the schedule this weekend, and as you look at them, you're like, we could.
You're watching Buffalo lose to Denver last week, and Josh Allen turned the ball over, and that didn't obviously happen for us, but he went 6 straight playoff games without turning the ball over, but cost that coach a job. I mean, I tell you what, man, I will say this about sports. We talked about it in baseball. College football, out of control.
Yeah.
NFL coaches, $20 million now they're making. $20 million.
Good work if you can find it.
I mean, but and yet the price is like Sean McDermott, 98-50. Too bad. You didn't win us a bowl, you're out. You're fired.
Yeah.
Harbaugh, see you later, buddy. I mean, they'll go get jobs, but it's just, man, everything in sport now is and I guess that's life, but it is wild to me how the dollar seems to be just overwhelming everything.
Yeah, the influence of, the decision making, and we've all been fired before, and so at least I have. I think, did I quit before I got fired? No, I quit. I may have quit before I got fired, but as you said, if you're going to be the coach, you're going to be the one who's there at the ticker tape parade, kind of leading the charge. And so if you're the one that ends up, the organization feels like didn't meet expectations, even if you were productive, and they were in Buffalo, especially from where they came from. But with the field as open as it was this year, and just felt like
you have to be Don Shula to have a top 2 quarterback in the league for a decade and not go to the Super Bowl and survive not going to the Super Bowl. And even Shula went with Marino. They didn't win the year he went. But at the end of the day, this is a Josh Allen story. You've got the best quarterback in the league 9 years, and you're not going. We're gonna have to try someone else. I get that. That's fair.
Yeah.
I don't know if it is fair, but I mean, I get what you're saying. But
if you didn't have the quarterback, it'd be a harder discussion.
Oh, for sure. 100%. But just to, I mean, okay, well, the quarterback, but who's he throwing to? What else do we have? Do we have enough?
That's a reasonable argument that it doesn't. The front office didn't pay the same toll that McDermott did.
Some would say that the coaching was better than the roster building.
Yeah, the front office,
so maybe coach goes okay, but damn sure the GM should have gone too.
I hate
not get promoted.
I'm not always, but I mostly land in those arguments with the coach, the player side. I'd rather be in the dirt than the suits who go behind your back and backstab you and, over coffee and latte with the owner and maneuver themselves into a better position while you're down there sweating with the boys.
Yeah.
So I tend to naturally land pro coach in those standoffs, but this is especially egregious. Hey, baseball boy, just get lost, man.
We had 10 coaches, guys, in 2022 in the 10 job changes, just like this year. Brian Daboll got fired. Nathaniel Hackett got fired. Josh McDaniels got fired. Mike McDaniel got fired, no relation. Doug Peterson fired. Lovie Smith fired. Dennis Allen fired. Matt Eberflus fired. Tampa hates Todd Bowles. They want him fired. And Minnesota's going to start to sour on Kevin O'Connell here pretty soon because they've had some good quarterbacks, and now this year they didn't. So that's only 2 left. Maybe that's
O'Connell seems safe and good to me, but the rest, no, you didn't name a single guy on there. I said, well, he shouldn't have gotten fired.
That's fair.
Maybe Daboll, but the way they lost and fell apart this year, he had to go too.
Yeah.
And he didn't do anything. I mean, his record's terrible, so it'd be a stretch to want to keep him. I think he would be good in Buffalo. He's got that working experience with Josh Allen. That seems like that'd be
the other thing about the one thing I don't understand. We know every single player's salary.
Yeah.
We know head coaches in college's salary. Why don't we know NFL coaches' salaries? Why aren't they reported?
Yeah, those aren't official.
I'm sure they're a lot. 20
some
million.
of them are reported, right? I mean,
you get the rumors sometimes.
Skipper ours got 5 times 12, didn't he? Is that what it said from last year?
I don't know if it was ever.
I read that on the Google machine. I don't know if it's right.
We'd have to check that. We all think he's getting $12-13 million, but they're making $20 million now. Like John Harbaugh is getting $20 million to be the coach of the Giants.
I got some numbers here. I don't know where
how many years did he get?
What the source is. Maybe some.
It's probably a 4
or 5 years.
Yeah. Pop quiz music, ET.
Okay.
I have this year's.
Here we go,
and it is estimates, but it's educated, right? By talking to people. I need the top 6. The average head coach right now in the NFL makes between $6 and $7 million annually, though that's skewed by top earners.
Okay.
I got the top 6 highest paid. And
do you have like Harbaugh, like with Baltimore or with the Giants?
Yeah. No, I got him going into this year. Going into this season. That's right.
Well, he would be 1, right?
Yeah, he was number 5, $16 million a year.
Got to think Andy Reid, right?
Andy Reid, number 1, $20 million a year.
Ben Johnson, didn't he? Or do you want to hold off on him? We can hold off on him, but I mean,
what was Harbaugh?
John Harbaugh was, he was number never mind. Jim Harbaugh is also on the list. John Harbaugh, $17 million, and he was 3rd. Jim Harbaugh, $16 million, and he was just hired. It is number 5. So John Harbaugh, 17.
I don't think it'll be those.
Okay,
guys.
so it'll be all right.
It'll be long. It'll be.
What about old boy Dano? What about McVay?
Yes,
McVay number 6, $15 million a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's one that if you really think about it, you'll know. I'm pretty sure.
What about Shanny?
I think the team that this guy coaches traded first-round draft picks for him.
Oh yeah, who got traded? Sean Payton.
Sean Payton, $18 million a year.
Yeah.
And who was the other one? What'd you just say?
I was thinking Shanny.
Shanahan is not in the top 6.
Okay.
I'm sure he's over that. He's probably that 12 million mark. Got Reid at 20, Payton at 18, John Harbaugh 17, Jim Harbaugh 16, Sean McVay 15. There's one other guy at 16, and he's another one that doesn't have a job this morning.
Tomlin?
Mike Tomlin, 16.
So is the guys with longevity kind of, and
they worked their way up, but now we're hearing 20, and I'm like,
yeah, well, and that one makes sense.
It seems like the entry is like 10.
That would make, and then what'll happen
what
is
are the guys at the bottom? Do you have them all or no?
I don't have them all.
Because I'm curious, like, what's the I think
new high
Arizona's
end.
Like 5.
They're saying $13 million for Ben Johnson. New high end. Again, these are estimates. To your point, they're not public, but if you work those markets, you get those numbers, and I think that's how salaries have risen dramatically as coaches are seen valuable, and most earn over $10 million.
Yeah, I underestimated the top.
Here's
because I thought Liam and Ben would have been closer
this
to
is Sportico, which is somewhat, and it goes.
And Liam Cohen makes an estimated $12 million per year on average, 5-year contract.
That's what I read on the Google machine. It's good work.
Yeah.
There you go. Keep going, Skip. Worth every penny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess.
They're
Well, football.
That's fair.
Well, for the
I got
first
Roger
year.
Goodell is about to say, "Hey, we need to renegotiate the TV contract."
That's what Major League Baseball wants to do. They want to centralize it.
I have
Take it from being more
I have a
regional.
question for you, Daniel Murphy.
They split that pot though, right? Like the national TBS.
Yeah, so
that's split amongst the owners.
anything national, and
Now
then the
you
postseason
get your
as
regional
well,
deal
too.
where you get 150
We're like your
games
regional
a year.
sports network.
Yeah.
Some of these, as they die, unfortunately, like
they're
FanDuel, the Major League Baseball wants to bring them all, as many as they can, under their umbrella, then sell them out to Apple TV, Netflix, Peacock, the same way the NFL model is, and NBA.
Right.
But easier to sell it if you have the Yankees and the Mets, but the Mets don't want it because they got SNY.
Right.
And the
So
Dodgers don't want it. They got their
They've
own
got
deal.
theirs.
Yeah.
Boston's got Nesson.
Yes.
The Cubs have theirs going on.
Yeah.
So
I wonder
it's
if the Braves in hindsight, wish they just stayed on TBS, or if that was a TBS decision as they try to go more mainstream.
That's a good question.
They'd be better off if they were on
Ted
TBS
Turner
right now.
was just so revolutionary.
And the Braves,
in
it'd be
that,
better. TBS would
recognize
be
the
better
concept.
baseball if the Braves were on rather than their one game a week. Which Major League Baseball regular season games have lost their importance now that they're all televised. Like back in the day when there's only a few games on a week, you'd watch Monday Night Baseball because you only got to see baseball twice. Or I can watch 10 games tonight or during season. 10 games tonight. I have one question for you before you go to break and circle back. And I know your careers didn't overlap tremendously, especially when he was still in the National League. But were you ever robbed by Andrew Jones?
No. I think he might have been. I feel like he was DHing by the time that
I got you. So you never really got to see him play defense in his prime.
Just on TBS.
Who was the best defender that you ever saw as a player? Because there are arguments, and some are valid, that Andrew Jones may be the best defensive center fielder of all time.
I'd say Willie, but
you
can make an argument.
The metrics are real similar between those two.
Yeah.
That's fair. You're
like by my eye, and maybe more because I watched him. But the season that Juan Lagares won the Gold Glove,
about him.
they just if the ball touched him, it was his. And it would disappear in a way that I can never make the ball disappear in my glove. It looked like I had a skillet and be bouncing around in there. But like he would go and get it because he played shortstop coming up through the minor leagues, and then they moved him to the outfield probably around AA. And so his ball skills were some of the best I ever remember seeing. Now he wasn't the greatest. I thought about it. I'm sure Kiermaier. but I just don't remember it vividly.
Well, you have to. And the one thing about the guys who really stand out is the reason you can say they're best of all time. You're not caught up in the Sports Center play of the day mentality.
Yeah.
Like Willie Mays, Andrew Jones, that's over a court, and we haven't seen that kind of. The reason they're the best is because you don't see that kind of defense.
Yeah.
And they're guys that make good plays. Don't get me wrong; they're Gold Glovers for a reason. But when you win 10 in a row, you're doing it different.
Yeah.
And that's what Andrew Jones did. All right, let's take a quick timeout. Come back on the other side. You're listening to The Drill.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Taking it to the bank every day of the year.
To the 5, into the end zone, touchdown!
Follow your home team on your home station. 1010XL.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Start your new year off healthy. Get screened at Ackerman Urology for common cancers of the prostate, bladder, and kidney. Early detection is key with 5 locations across Northeast Florida. Visit AckermanUrology.com.
For your chance to win tickets to Chris Stapleton and special guest Alan Stone, June 11th at ViStar Veterans Memorial Arena, text Chris to the text line built by Lifetime Enclosures at 641-1010.
Did you know there's local savings sitting in your mailbox right now? Money Pages is packed with real coupons from your favorite local businesses. Save money at restaurants like Al's Pizza, on pet care at Forever Vets, and on entertainment for the whole family at the Alhambra Theater. Plus, make sure to download the Money Pages app for savings on the go.
Money Pages in your mailbox right now.
Hey, you want to know one big reason why I've survived 40-plus years on local TV? It ain't my good looks, gang, but my good-looking suit, shirts, and ties, Oceanside Cleaners. The best, the major leagues, the creme de la creme. They dominate the industry. They make it so easy. Free pickup and delivery. Just give them a call at your home or your business, right? And they'll send you text reminders. They save you time. They take that out of the equation. You can always use their service kiosk 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Ponte Vedra and on Southside Boulevard. Man, Michael P. Harris and his family have been doing this for 35 years. It truly is a labor of love. And they'll clean it all. They say if it's got fabric, they can clean it. They did my outside cushions. Look brand new. It's terrific. I thought I had to get new ones. You know what? If you work over at Mayo, you got those lab coats, they'll get those looking great. Oceanside Cleaners, 2 locations to serve you. Jacksonville off Southside Boulevard and in Ponte Vedra. Oceanside Cleaners, we just don't clean, we care.
Attention skilled electricians. Are you undervalued at your current company? Time to step up to the bigger projects and better opportunities. Join the team at Miller Electric Company, a trusted name in the industry for over 96 years. At Miller, we tackle the biggest projects in the city, offering not just the job, but an experienced, top-notch pay, unbeatable benefits, and the best working environments in the business. Please join the team that values your skills and rewards your hard work. Elevate your career to new heights. Apply today at millercareers.com, an equal opportunity employer.
This is Hayes Carline for Island Wing Company. Great news, we have a new location. In addition to Southside, Durban, and Fleming Island, you can now enjoy your favorite wings at the brand new Tamaya location on Beach Boulevard. Another great spot offering the ultimate sports bar experience where you can stick to healthy options. Island Wing Company has a wide selection of fryer-free food. The wings are baked, not fried, and were voted best wings in Jacksonville in 2025 by Jacksonville Magazine. Round up your friends and get to Island Wing Company today.
Hey, it's Brent with Arcosa Crushed Concrete. If you've got concrete or asphalt rubble on your site, let me buy it from you, and I will recycle it into construction material for your future projects. Arcosa Crushed Concrete. Get paid for what you don't need.
This is Jeff Middlecoff with Cogent Bank. My associate Ryan Salem and I joined Cogent Bank because we wanted to revolutionize the mortgage business, just like Cogent Bank has revolutionized the banking business. So Ryan Salem and I are able to leverage the power and stability of Cogent Bank to go out and find our clients the best investors, the best products, and the best rates in the entire country for your particular mortgage loan. Of course, you don't have to be a customer at Cogent Bank to take advantage of our mortgage services to buy or refinance your home. We offer jumbo loans, VA, FHA, conventional and investment loans. At Cogent Bank, we offer mortgages nationwide, so we can help you with a second home or help a family member who lives or is moving to another state. Call Ryan Salem or myself, Jeff Middlecoff, at Cogent Bank today, 904-442-9191, to see how we can help you with any of your mortgage loan needs, whatever or wherever they may be.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, Cogent Bank, NMLS ID 402296, Find Salem, NMLS ID 1182429, Jeff Middlecoff, NMLS ID 249086.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
Well, we can add to the list, boys.
What do you got?
We've talked about a second interview is already scheduled and slated for one Grant Udinski, making the most of his 1 year as the Jaguars offensive coordinator. Well, the list has grown to at least two. This from the Buffalo media, their initial list of head coach requests. Offensive coordinator Joe Brady. You mentioned that. I guess, do you request that from yourself or do you request it of the coaching candidate? Jaguars offensive coordinator Grant Udinski. Also, you've got Brian Daboll. We've talked about him. He's a former offensive coordinator with the Bills. You got Lou Anarumo. He's a long, very respected defense coordinator, right? What do you know about Lou Anarumo, Dan? Is he ready to be a head coach?
Lou Anarumo had that really one good year in Cincinnati, and everybody jumped on him, and then he went to the Colts, and I don't know. He doesn't do much for me.
If you're a team that's been under defensive guidance for 9 years, is your inclination to switch to offense and vice versa? Because as a fan, it's like, all right, we've done defense. Let me get an offensive-minded head coach.
My inclination is to keep my guy 17 happy.
Yeah.
And I say, who do you want? And if he tells me he wants Joe Brady, he's going to get an extra long interview.
All right. Others.
He tells me Brian Daboll, he's going to get an extra long interview. I mean, and I'm not saying you're going to dictate who I'm going to hire. You know, I may hit it off with somebody, but I got a lot of suspicion about this Bean Cat, man. I mean, I saw him dress down a radio station one time. Brandon Bean. I don't like this guy, man. I don't. You know, he gets.
Was that about the wide receivers?
Yes. Yeah. I don't like when the boys dive
I don't
into
like
it,
when they go behind and backbite, and at least it gives the impression that you know.
Well, listen,
you
it's
cozy up to the owner.
I get it in the respect that we're married. It's like you and me. I'm the coach. You're the GM. We're going to do this together. I watched it with Dave and Gus. Dave and Gus were, you know, they were on the same page. They were great. And then when it starts to go bad, it's tough not to say, well, if I had this, I mean, and
he ought to be able to say that if we're married.
And then the GM can come back with, well, listen, Balky had some points about Doug, you know, you're not developing these guys.
Yeah.
And now Balky is where he should be, but he was right about Brenton Strange. You know, he was right about some of these.
To a degree.
You know, you got to play him.
Brenton Strange is
Brent
a
Strange
second round pick who by year 3 still just okay.
Well, he had a good year.
He had a good year,
Real
but that's
good
not
year.
a Grand Slam second round pick.
Oh, he's not a Pro Bowler, but he had a
Right.
damn good year.
Damn good year.
He had a good year.
Yeah. Like really.
Parker Washington,
Yeah.
damn good year.
Damn good year.
Develop him.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
for
part
sure.
of your job. And my point is, forget that. I'm not gonna get specific.
I got you.
We got to be on. And when you lose, the finger pointing starts.
Yeah.
It's just it's human nature, right? I mean, if you're not winning, and it's what level? Buffalo's a different level. It's not the regular season doesn't matter. We're 12-5.
That's
so
right.
what? What are we going to do in the playoffs? Hey, it's wide open this year. And we all said, if they lose to the Jags, he's out. Well, he beat the Jags. Well, then he gets to Denver, and somehow it's just some bad luck. Josh didn't play his best game. And you know what? Finger pointing starts, and Pagula buys into it. Okay, I'm promoting you. You're in charge. I don't want to deal with it. You find me a coach and win me a damn Super Bowl.
That is interesting that he gets promoted.
Yeah.
Like, so now he's in charge of the GM.
And the coach.
I got news. I will say this, and to me, this is fair. The most stinging of them all is when you let the Chiefs go 12 seconds. You can put that squarely on the head coach, especially if he's on the defense side of the ball.
Yeah.
You had you let the other team go 70 yards in 12 seconds.
It was two plays, though. It was two hell of a plays.
Yeah, well,
man.
do something better. Draw something
they
different.
shot everybody. Hit Kelsey on that short one. He hit him running.
Who can imagine they throw to Kelsey?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you got to do better than that.
By the way, 9 o'clock nasty demands a Taylor Swift.
Okay, what do you got?
Here.
All right, here he goes.
Here we go.
He's a Swiftie hater.
I'm not a Swiftie hater.
You're not.
I
thought you were. But earlier this morning, it felt that way. Didn't it or no? It's no big deal. It's not a terrible thing to be.
I'm not a Swiftie hater.
Okay.
I'm just saying she's been exposed.
Here's the only thing I'm going to say about this before we go down, and I'm not trying to kill the juice of your story. Most of these things have been around since this whole lawsuit perked up. Maybe they must be getting ready to have some sort of hearing or something, because a lot of this is kind of regenerated. Maybe not to the specifics that you're going to offer here, but she been on that. Her and that Blake Lively been up to no good for a long time. If you've been following,
December 4th and 5th, 2024, Lively and Taylor Swift privately discussed the forthcoming New York Times article. Swift wrote, "I think this B knows something is coming because he's gotten out his tiny violin."
Dang.
I mean, that's her friend. She's supplied. I don't see the controversy here.
If Justin was strategic, he would be like, no Taylor Swift in the trailer because that gives you more power over the film. That's your ally, not his. Lively responded, "You're so right. He should have run from your music. How stupid. This was his only shot at having the appearance of an upper hand."
There's nothing bad here. It's installation. Two girls backing each other. Girl power is what this is.
Yeah. Well, I'm not reading that one.
No.
That's too nasty.
Right.
The problem with the Lively side is they've got the actual like on-set what's the word I'm looking for?
Lively asked
Recordings,
Taylor
the
Swift-
audio, and it doesn't fly at all with what her narrative.
Lively asked Taylor Swift to endorse the revised script without having read it. "I'll do anything for you."
There you go. Girl power.
Girl power.
That's where Travis Kelce says, anything?
Oh, dear. Call Ryan.
Ryan Reynolds is they're having problems too. This whole thing's created quite the problem. You as the People magazine reader, bubble bath drawn, should be aware of these
Somebody
things.
else said, "OMFG, Taylor Swift, the lies are finally coming out." And
What lies?
Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, Bradley Cooper, tell me it ain't so.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. but-
exactly.
Dang, what's that list?
Yeah, man.
Bro, they can all stay in California, put a wall up, and never hear from any of them again. I'd be fine.
Oh, they reveal Lively enlisted Swift, Damon, Affleck, and Cooper to support script changes and criticize Baldoni, including disparaging texts.
This is the director of some movie, right?
No,
Yeah,
it's
get into it.
No, he's getting into it with one of the actors.
No, he's not an actor. He's the
movie
movie maker.
Movie
the
maker,
But he's
right?
also the star.
Reynolds and Lively have been like.
Baldoni is also the star of the movie.
Oh,
though.
okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He is.
He's the star of the movie.
Okay.
Yeah, he's most of the and most of what happens here has to do with her role with him as the star. What she says, what she denies.
My take, Blake fell in love and it was not reciprocated. Blake was ready to split from that pixie she married.
Could be.
But when she realized Baldoni wasn't interested, it was from that
For-
point
they
on.
are- they listen.
probably had an affair. Ryan found out about it. We shall see.
They are for the most part, and I say this confidently without
I only
knowing any
speak
of them.
speculation here.
Yeah, I say this. Yeah, I say this with confident speculation. For the most part, 90% of the people that you see and hear are worthless, vacuous liars. Yeah. I mean, that's the fact. If you dealt with these people in normal life, you would never be friends with them. They're narcissistic, evil weirdos. Most of them.
Does that include Tay-Tay?
Tay-Tay is definitely in that group. 100% fake and false.
She's not America's princess.
I don't think she ever has been. She's been too polarizing.
Did she try to be America's
Little girls
princess?
love her, though. My daughter's a smart girl. She likes her. She likes her music is what I should say. She's not aware of this, I bet.
She's not reading Tiger Beat?
Definitely not.
All right.
You got a couple of issues laying around?
I mean, you got a daughter.
Yes.
She like Tay-Tay?
Hadn't gotten into Tay-Tay.
Okay.
And she's audiobooks right now.
Yeah.
Oh, keep her that way.
We're there.
As long as you can.
Just for the record, how old is the daughter?
She's 10.
Okay.
Mhm.
10.
10 years old.
It's coming. That pop culture, it's a demon.
It's coming. Yeah, no.
It's a
way to
demon,
find it.
buddy.
Guys like McNasty, too.
Oh, boy, he's next.
They make it worse.
Listen to the drill.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Play-by-play sports just sounds better on radio. For high school, college, and pro sports play-by-play, turn on 1010XL.
Here's hoping for a raise the roof football season. And here's knowing Next Gen Roofing is up for any job. Game day or storm season, you need a team you can trust. And you know what? You don't need a glitzy roofing company. No shortcuts, no gimmicks, no nonsense. Solid roofs at competitive prices and a commitment to the First Coast community. Right now, save up to $300 on your next roof replacement. When you need a roof, you need Next Gen Roofing. Team with you, it's a win every time.
I'm Frank Frangie with the Nimnik Nugget. The Jaguars are built. Yeah, I know you've heard that before. You heard it after the 17 season. You heard it after the 22 season. I get it. But they're built now. They're more aligned than they were either of those 2 years. They've got better quarterback play coming up than either of those 2 years. The bottom line is they finally are built. They've become tougher than they've been in a long time, and they've got a really good head coach. This one stings. Man, oh man, it stings. But the Jags are going to be good for a long time. I have no doubt. I'm Frank Frangie for the Nimnik family of dealerships. Frank Frangie here. This month marks a big milestone for Nimnik Buick GMC. 85 years of serving Jacksonville. Since 1941, Nimnik's been more than a dealership. It's been part of the community. 4 generations of families, thousands of vehicles sold, and a reputation built on doing things the right way. When you hear nobody but Nimnik, that's 85 years of trust behind it. If you bought a car from Nimnik, serviced one, or participated in one of our causes, you're part of the legacy. Stop by and see the folks at Nimnik today, because this milestone belongs to Jacksonville too. GMC, we are professional grade.
Daly's Dash is not only your Jaguars game day stop, but a great place to grab a meal any day of the week. To honor the Jags and the fans, we've crafted the Duval sub. The Duval comes with freshly sliced turkey ham, melted cheddar and habanero jack cheese, topped with crisp lettuce, fresh tomatoes, and a double portion of our secret sauce, all served on a fresh roll. Come by your local's Daly's Dash today to get your delicious Duval sub. Daly's is the official convenience store sponsor of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Jimerson Burr is a full-service, Florida-based commercial law firm that has experience and capabilities to handle any legal issue a business is confronted with. Learn more about what they can do for you at jimersonfirm.com.
So who doesn't want to save some pennies at the pump? You can by joining the Shell Fuel Rewards program. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. In fact, I have a 1, 2, 3 offer right now. When you become a new member of the Fuel Rewards program at Shell, you'll save 10 cents per gallon on your first fill-up, 20 cents per gallon on your second, and then 30 cents per gallon on your third. You get everyday savings. At Shell, members get more rewards, savings, and special offers. Offer valid through 12/31/26 at participating Shell locations. Offer must be redeemed within 60 days of registration. Limit 20 gallons. Restrictions apply.
Discover the fun and freedom of boating. Don't miss the Jacksonville Boat Show, January 23rd, 24th, and 25th at the Prime Osborne Convention Center. Presented by VyStar Credit Union. Tickets at boatjacks.com. That's boatjacks.com.
Hello, First Coast. I'm sure by now you have seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We're an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We're committed to customer service, reliability, and have an unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today from GFL, Green for Life.
David Garrard here, and once again, I'm reporting good news about how good my knees are doing following PRP treatment at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. For an old quarterback like me, my knees are in great shape.
You don't have to be a celebrity or a professional athlete to appreciate the everyday personal attention you'll receive at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. For any orthopedic need, call on the pros at SOS.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. Now, the Monahan's golden moment. Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach, your local family jewelers.
Welcome back. We played a little game in the break, and I don't think we can do it on air.
No, but it was a single.
But we're going to name an actress, and Jeff's going to tell us what he thinks about it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right?
Yeah. Let's go.
All right. Here we go.
Why not what I think about her? Just how promiscuous or not they might be.
Let's start with Kate Winslet.
Yeah, tramp. Yeah, she's trying to break up that Justin Timberlake, or is that the one? Was she in the? Or not? DiCaprio. Were they together in Titanic? Is that her?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's she's hanging around old Leo. He can't get a good relationship because of her. What else? That it?
Oh, I can.
It's okay. No, Winslet. That's fine. Yeah,
Elizabeth Taylor.
Oh, super tramp. She's like a goat tramp.
Goes Google, man.
That's old.
Liz Taylor has like 8 husbands. She couldn't have one without cheating on the
She was
other.
a beautiful lady.
The whole thing is, like I said, I'm going to stand by this. 90% of Hollywood is the evil, vacuous.
What about Diane Lane? Sweet Diane Lane.
Oh, did you not see the movie?
I did see the movie.
That was a doc.
Oh boy. I guess I better not say Sharon Stone then.
Oh my God! Yeah, last pair of underwear she bought came off one of Eli. The last pair of underwear Stone bought came off of Eli Whitney's cotton gin.
I got one.
Okay.
What about Dame Judi Dench?
That's a hard one. Yeah.
Dame
principal. She's a principal.
Yeah. Angelina.
I'm sure in her day.
Angelina Jolie.
I'm sure in her day, Dame Judy Winch got around.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
What about great Kentucky Wildcat fan Ashley Judd?
Oh, again.
Oh no.
I think maybe the all-decade tramp team, maybe the 90s.
How about sweet Jane Fonda, even at her age?
Come on. You can't throw me people that married 12 times and take the tramp out of the equation. I mean, tramp is probably a bad word, but, nonetheless, I'm talking about people that you can't count on to be, faithful.
Oh, I got one more, and I'll stop here. This one, though, because of the one movie scene that sticks in my mind.
Oh, boy.
There's no chance
that
this lady had any type of promiscuous way.
Promiscuity. Okay, what do we got?
Yes. Kathy Bates.
Kathy Bates.
Hot tub scene. Look at that. You don't even want to Google that.
Bro, no. Kathy Bates hot tub scene. Kathy Bates, we can all only hope, is not a tramp. Nobody needs to experience that.
It's 9 o'clock nasty.
Back in the day,
I'm
who was
sorry
she
to
married
subject
to?
you to this, Murph.
Who was she married to? I can find a couple of good. Who's probably I don't know. I don't know if I can seriously name one. It's not that I wouldn't attach the label so unfairly to.
Yeah. I'm sorry to put you through this.
Yeah, that's the 9 o'clock nasty. That's what it's all about.
It had to happen.
Yeah.
Had to be
you're
disgusting.
throwing me softballs. I mean, in the break, though. I mean, he's giving me. Come on, man.
So Grant Udinski interviewing for the Buffalo Bills,
Yeah.
man. This guy's a hot commodity. It's crazy, but I guess is it the talk the talk? Is it the amongst the coaches? What makes a guy such a hot commodity?
He's sharp.
Yeah.
He's sharp. What made him a candidate to be the offensive coordinator for the first time in his career?
Let me bring up let me get a baseball thought on this. I can't remember the kid's name, but the new Nats manager. I saw his press
Blake
conference.
Butera.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He looks like he's Grant Udinski.
Yeah, he's younger.
He's way younger.
Mm-hmm.
Like he might be older than him, but he looks younger. But hey, can you command a room of dudes when I always worried about Mike McDaniel a little bit. Can you command
from age or physical presence?
Well,
or is it a
football's
bit of both?
different than baseball,
Yeah.
but Blake Butera's not a big guy either. He's a little gutsy ball player, I'm sure, but 33 years old, looks 15.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Cam Little, basically.
I think the answer is yes.
You can. Okay. All right.
Now, if you're
do you have to have a moment where you earn that respect, or does it start with respect? And like, how does it work?
I think that Liam Cohen has done just a really great job with his pre-games and watching his post-games after it.
Even his team meetings where he said, guys, this was my fault. That was
accountability.
Yes,
is a big one.
accountability.
Accountability. I think paying attention to the reps maybe in practice or what guys are doing and then the game. Like, so when Liam comes out and he talks about, ETN picking up this block or we did this on special teams, it's like really paying attention. And I think as well, too, is giving the guys, celebrating what they've worked to accomplish to this moment. We're allowed to stay here as well and celebrate it for a stretch a little bit, but also this is where we're going as well, too.
Right.
I thought that's what Liam did really well. Here's what we're going to celebrate, what we've got to, and also at the same time while we're here, there's still more to do.
As a first-time coach, but he doesn't, like Grant Udinski, he's a youngin' now. He's
just turned 30 this week.
Like Sean McVay, though. A lot of success, and I think everybody wants that.
Was McVay a play caller? I don't think he was he? Like a wide receiver coach,
I think. From Washington?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Probably Shanahan was probably the OC there.
Probably was. Yeah.
So, I mean, they could be right. And Grant Udinski may be terrific. And again, just because he didn't call plays doesn't mean he doesn't get credit for his role in the offense. Don't lose sight of that.
Again, no one has told me this, but I believe that he was a great buffer with Liam Cohen, tightly wound, very intense. Trevor Lawrence, laid back, middle guy, Udinski, hey, this is what Liam means here. The
bench coach.
I think that helps. Does that help?
There's a lot of bench coaches
that
become managers.
Yeah.
It's a different role.
Right.
It's a very different role because the authority you have as a head coach, I'm not saying you can't go around as much as the bench coach and tap him on the shoulder. Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
Yeah.
You got to maintain some of that authority, but it is what Liam's been able to do to, I think, take that role of kind of liaison a little bit or intermediary and still have the authority.
Do you guys think coaching has changed in the respect that I'm much more what's up, Daniel? Everything good?
Yeah.
How's home life?
How you doing? How's mama doing?
Did that
How are
happen
your kids doing?
20 years ago, 30 years ago? Probably not. 40 years ago?
No, it
the
was
generation's definitely more in their feelings. It's just the generation.
I got to be more, make sure that your mental health is good. You're
like, I like personally myself.
You're doing all right?
I like
I know
negative.
you haven't gotten hit. In other words, old school. What the hell, Murphy? You haven't gotten a hit in a week.
I'm trying.
Well, try harder. Goodbye.
It is. I would say, and honestly, as you say that, some of my generation, I think of me, I wouldn't necessarily take offense and hold on to it. But if, like you said that too, like if you're not playing well, and I'm like, I'm trying the best I can. If you want to question my effort, like sincerely, and you have, some receipts for that, then let's have a talk. But like performance, I'm doing best I can. I promise.
You guys, Hick, I know you do, and I would think that Murph may. ET may. I've talked about it already today, but he probably wasn't paying attention to me. That happens in the 6 o'clock hour sometimes, especially when those allergies are firing up.
Yeah, the allergies today.
Hick, you know who Mick Cronin is. Murph, you know who Mick Cronin is?
Yeah, I know Mick Cronin.
Yeah, you know Mick Cronin.
He's the head coach of the UCLA Bruins.
Yeah, he's now, by the way, he's going down to the LA County Courthouse this morning so we can officially change his last name because he's no longer Mick Cronin. Now he's Mick Monin. And this guy has got some nerve. When his school joined the Big Ten, apparently Mick wasn't aware of the geography that involves. And when you join the Big Ten as some money-hungry institution, you have to understand that it's not going to be as easy as when you were Cincinnati and you went across the river to play Xavier. Okay, pal? So it's a very bad look when Purdue comes to town and you pull a great upset as UCLA improved, I believe, to 13-6.
Okay.
With their win last night. They're 5-3 in conference play. And, to beat the Purdue, who's top 5 in the country, is their best win of the year. So what does Monin Cronin do when he goes to the mic in the postgame?
What do you do?
I want to thank the Big Ten for giving us 5 of our first 7 on the road, bringing Purdue here on Thursday night when we don't get back in L.A. until Saturday night, and giving us the team pick to win the league on 2 days rest after 5 of our first 7 on the road. Really, I want to thank the Big Ten for that. You later added, I don't think they care about basketball. Truly, that's just my opinion. Dude, you're some piece of work, bro. This guy's he's already had this cry. He's already had this whine before. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was about the Big Ten and the scheduling. Buddy, your beef is with your own university, and now by going public, you look like the softest, weakest most feckless college basketball leader out there.
You know, like Mick.
You just beat number 2 Purdue, and you're going to complain.
It is an interesting time to complain when
you're
you're at
complaining.
home.
By the way, there is no complaint. What did the Big Ten look and say? Oh, let's change everything so Monin Cronin's happy. Make sure that UCLA gets 16 home games so Monin Cronin can't have another press conference. I just thought it was weak. I don't think it should ever be said. No. What are you talking about? You had to go. He's ticked because when you go on the road now, you got to go to Rutgers. That's your fault. That's your conference. If you want to take a bus ride, then go coach Wisconsin or Minnesota or Illinois or Iowa or all the ones that are close to each other.
Yeah.
Monin Cronin, unhappy after beating Purdue.
They're professionals now in the amateur ranks.
Well, fair.
So they're traveling like professionals.
Yeah, just hit your players up for their NIL and fly private.
And he ain't working for free.
No, he's probably making about 10, 12 million himself. Yeah. He's a good coach. He's always been a good coach, but I'll never root for Monin Cronin again, man. What a baby.
I have zero sympathy for him. Zero. Yeah.
Murph, good to see you, my brother.
Yeah, thank you all for
always
having
appreciate you coming in. Love the Murphy Power.
Should have got a vote. I don't care what he says. He's wrong.
Damn sure got a vote.
And he's a lot closer to Chase Utley than he even knows.
By the way, I think when you talk to Sherman again, and you've had open conversations with him, I think he's a voter. I don't know who else is. I don't know, but I know you know Sherman.
Yeah.
They get 10 votes. Is that correct?
Yeah, what the hell, Joel?
Joel, 1 vote.
Come on, let's go.
You
watched me for a decade. Let's go.
Yeah, listen. I trade information. I'm always there for you. One. I'm not asking for 10. Just give me a 1.
The drill. You're good friends.
Yes.
I think I got as many votes as I expected. I would have been just tickled to death to get 1.
Yeah.
Even I was ecstatic to be on it.
How long do we get to stay on the ballot?
That's it.
We're out?
Yeah, that's it. David.
Get 1 and done because you didn't get a vote?
You got to get 5%. A vote, man. You need 5% of these.
We need 5%.
Then Rick Porcello's joining. You can get his time together.
Gio's coming with me. Howie's coming with me.
Did Wright get to 5%?
David was 15. So in this first ballot, he was like 6. I think he went to 10 or 12.
It's 14.7.
Well, it's good because that's how it works now. Chase Utley's exploded. Andrew Jones just set the record.
Andrew's going
and if we could,
7.3%.
How can the same collection of people have a meeting 6 years ago and say 8% of them think he's a Hall of Famer?
The voters changed. The whole may change as well, too, as the voters change. Last one, real quick. If you're going to talk about Andrew Jones's defense, you got to talk about Scott Rowland's defense, too.
Yeah, that's fair.
Different positions.
That's fair.
Good.
That's fair. I wasn't as anti-Rowland as I am some of these guys. Is Chase Utley Andrew Jones? No.
I don't think so.
Decent. Did he win Gold Gloves?
Yeah, he's got some.
How many?
Chase, you go.
Well, make me look it up.
3. I'd say 4. I'm going to say 4.
Make the turn for home next here on The Drill.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Live streaming from the XL Digital Studios. Brightened by Harbor Dental Care. Jacksonville's first choice for dental emergencies.
Give a unique gift this Valentine's Day to that special person in your life with a custom-made candle or body care product from Wick, a candle bar. Locations in San Marco and Jax Beach.
New year, new lifetime dreams. Let's build them together. Jeff Breyer here with the Lifetime family of companies, your local backyard
and indoor
home improvement specialists.
That's right, Dad. Lifetime enclosures, lifetime flooring, and lifetime windows.
Glass and screen enclosures, outdoor kitchens, pergolas, replacement windows, all to enhance your home's livability and value. And a huge flooring showroom with thousands of the latest tile, LVP, hardwood, and carpet selections to help you fall in love with your home again.
Come experience the lifetime difference. Call or visit one of our showrooms today for our limited lifetime offers.
Our slogan, Know Before You Blow, applies to more than just DUI cases. Hi, I'm attorney Lee Lockett of Lockett Law. Battery charges can result in jail time and criminal convictions too, so know before you blow a gasket and hit a loved one or a stranger. Drug crimes like possession of marijuana and cocaine will land you in cuffs too, so know before you blow. In a boating under the influence case, you also have the option to blow or not to blow. So know your options. Know before you blow. Go to knowbeforeyouBlow.com now. Offices Jacksonville.
It's a new year, and Aleve is here to help you keep your New Year's resolutions on track. Whether it's a daily walk, hitting the gym, or spending more time with friends and family, Aleve's got your back. With up to 12 hours of body pain relief per dose, Aleve keeps you moving with long-lasting body pain relief so you can chase those dreams and achieve your goals. Don't let body pain slow you down. Keep going with Aleve, because this year is your year. Try Aleve. Use as directed for minor aches and pains.
Hey, it's Travis from Cannons of Jacks. Thank you for trusting us for 55 years of custom welding fabrication and vehicle towing accessories. When you need a trailer hitch for the family car, a gooseneck for the company truck, or even RV towing options, call us at Cannons. We can do a bumper hitch, fifth wheel hitch, anything for safe, reliable towing. Come to Cannons of Jacks, where service is our #1 priority and we treat our customers as we like to be treated. Check us out online, cannonsofjacks.com.
I'm with Brent from Cycles of Jacksonville, and when the weather starts to shift a little bit, especially during the fall, you've got some really cool stuff from Honda Off-Road.
We do. It's favorite time of the year for me. Nice little chill in the air. We've got some side-by-sides. We've got the ATVs. Of course, they're legendary dirt bikes. We've got it all.
And for the hunter?
Oh, we've got side-by-sides that work and play.
All right, so make sure you check it out. Showroom wide open for you on Atlantic near Regency. If you want to go off-road and have some fun, check out Cycles of Jacksonville.
Hi, this is Dave Barker with IHRS. Are you frustrated with those trendy pills, drops, and lotions that claim to make your hair thicker and fuller? Are you taking weight loss drugs or medication that's making your hair fall out? Whether you're frustrated with results from treatments that just don't work, or you no longer have the fuller, thicker hair that you once had, there's a better way. Our hair restoration solutions have helped literally over 10,000 men and women restore their hair in as little as 2 office visits.
Ready to grow your hair back and have permanent, natural, and guaranteed results? For your confidential consultation, call 904-777-IHRS. That's 904-777-4477. Or go to hairforme.com. That's hairforme.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
All right, we're making the turn for home. Got Tony in the house. Hoos.
Now, the 2-minute drill is driven by nobody but Nimnicht. Nimnicht Chevrolet on Cassett Avenue and Nimnicht Buick GMC on Phillips Highway.
Hello there, young man.
Good morning.
How are you? You
Doing
happy
well.
Andrew Jones is in the Baseball Hall of Fame? I'm sure you are.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Well deserved. Congratulations to him.
I wish he and Murph could have gone in together and just get this nonsense over with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. Dale Murphy, that is.
Daniel got
Not
no
our
votes.
friend. Not our friend Daniel. Here's the question. The one question that, if I'm the Bills, I'm asking Grant Udinski in his interview.
Okay.
Grant, first half up 7-3. Would you kick the field goal there? Or would you... See if I
tried to tell him. I tried to tell him get the points.
See if I can differentiate between my coaching candidates.
I mean, it is an interesting thing, and I'm sure, Tony, that when you interviewed Liam Cohen, how are you on 4th downs? You go by, and obviously he said what he said, and that's the way he is, and it'll be interesting to see how. When that's part of the process, though, you want to know who you're hiring. You want to know if what.
And people need to be at that high of a level and as smart and talented and experienced as like GMs and presidents and Tony and coach. You got to be able to take some pushback on things.
You do whatever you do it knowing you're going to get the criticism.
Well, that's true.
Right? Like you carry all the weight of whatever decisions you make. And honestly, the credit's not going to be there. Right? Like people just don't pay attention when they go for it and it works.
Right.
Like they make big notes of
That's
when they
fair.
go for it and it doesn't work.
That's
But when
fair.
it works, they're just like, yeah, of course it worked.
Right.
Like who wouldn't?
I thought honestly, like in the national championship game, Cristobal went for it way on his own side early in the game when it was 10-0. I thought, ooh, that's a little risky, man. He better make it because Indiana was stuffing those guys. And if he hadn't made it there, it might have been watch out. So, but he did.
Yeah.
So you're right.
It's a feel in the game kind of thing for
Right.
him. It's like we got to get
That's a
something
good
done now
point.
or it's not going to
Yeah.
happen.
What are you guys cooking on today?
Well, our question of the day is regarding free agency for the Jags.
Okay,
We
let's
linked
go.
the CBS article with the top 50
All right.
projected free agents and just asking who are the top 3 on that list for you.
Okay.
As far as targets for the Jags, we'll check in with John Shipley.
Okay.
And see, how the year fit on him with
Okay.
all that the Jaguars did and talk a little bit of free agency with him as well.
All right.
probably circling more around the free agents that the Jaguars have with John than league-wide what you think the Jaguars may be interested in, but we'll get into it. The offseason has begun for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
It has. Have a great show.
Thank you.
Mike, Tony, John Shipley will be along as well.
We've done it. We've gotten over the hump again. It starts with that crazy camel, and here we are off and on our way. Apparently, we may have stumbled into, at least according to the text line, a suggestion for a new drill game.
What do you got?
We can start playing Lady or the Tramp.
Very
Who
nice.
knows? Who knows moving forward?
This is the night. It's a beautiful
good news, y'all. We going.
E. Time to swerve.
Swerve, 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 swerve.